Hello, wherever and whenever and whoever you are. And Shez, you're the DM. Congratulations.
Huzzah! We're playing Minds of Fendelver,
Okay, fix it,
except we're going into Avernus.
Okay, welcome everyone to Night 3, spelt with a K or an N, depending how you want to do it, as we are continuing to celebrate the... Yes, this is session 3 of the week, and we've had 3 bands of adventurers, memories gone, but figuring out who they are, and saving the day, as only the greatest of adventurers do. We are very, very lucky and happy to welcome all of these wonderful people. Thank you so much for joining us. Absolute pleasure. To a couple of new friends, first time on the channel here, and some very familiar faces that you'll recognize as well. And absolute pleasure to have you here. And I hope that you thoroughly enjoy everything that's going to happen today. Now I can actually see who you're playing, because I just made the overlay, and then however people joined the call is where they ended up. So now we know who's who.
Oh, even that was randomized.
Kind of, yeah. Just remember how you jumped on the call. So
very cool.
Let us figure out what is going on here. Dear friends, before we say hello to these wonderful people and find out a little bit more about who they are, we are going to give you a little bit of backstory here. In our ongoing campaigns on the channel, our adventurers in a couple of campaigns have come up against the ladies of Nightbrook, Night Hag Coven, and one of them was slain in combat, breaking their coven powers and allowing Salastra, the queen of Night and Magic, who Eugenio is no longer a priest of. Right, that was you following Salastra last time, right? And they have taken that chance to leap on the opportunity to retrieve their honor guard, 5 Fey knights taken by wiles and tricks and bargains by the ladies of Nightbrook and spread out throughout the Shadow Fey realms. 2 of them have been rescued. One of them is to be rescued today as our adventurers head off towards the mountains and the Tower of Horn and Gold. Now, you have been told that the crystal containing the soul of this knight, which needs to be broken to release them from their captivity, is in the tower, and that time is of the essence, because you've heard murmurings that the Shadow Fae in the tower are planning to trade the soul of the knight and have it sold off to the highest bidder. So, you need to make your way into the tower, be that by stealth or bluffing or speaking your way in. Find where this potential buyer is and stop them before they make off with the soul of the honor guard. Now, as you stand on the bleak mountain, on the bleak mountainside, no pun intended, and look upon the Tower of Horn and Gold, let me give you a little idea of what it is you're looking at. Now, let's change up our epic music here. Oop. Okay, so, difference. The wind races across the harsh stone and little scrubby bushes of the mountains here. You find yourselves high in the peaks of the Mistcall Mountains, west of the main courts of the Shadow Fae, where grey snow falls like ash from a pyre. There is an ancient tower brooding ahead of you, the Tower of Horn and Gold. So high, its apex scrapes the perpetual cloud cover and the black stone hewn from the mountains, although it takes its name from the cladding that adorns it. Rows of great curving horns jut from the tower's surface, giving it a wicked serrated silhouette. Beneath these foreboding trophies, shadow-mined gold bands the stone. The metal, a wavering blend of gleaming yellow and pitch black, gives the tower a striated appearance that both catches and absorbs any stray beam of light. As you stand on the hillside, we look around to see our adventurers. First, the bleak season. Welcome. Thank you so much. Everyone, their handles are dropping by in chat as we play today, so give all of them a follow, please, and all the great stuff that they do. We shall hear more in detail as we say our goodbyes at the end, but the bleak season. You are a mountain dwarf.
That's typecasting.
I've only seen it from the shoulders up. I didn't know. Sorry. Yes, you have a shag of side-shaved red hair and are very heavily tattooed. You're wearing fine clothes over chainmail, and a nice signet ring adorns one finger. Slung about your person is a heavy crossbow, a mace, and a shield. And looking in a satchel at your side, you see identification papers tying you to the court of mice and ravens. That trickster court, full of spies and assassins and rogues and bards, looked over by Reynard the Foxlord himself. Also in this pack is a tiny moon dial, which you found out on your journey to the mountains here only shows the time in the moonlight, never in the daytime. Next, Marin, joining us again, having escaped from Barovia. Escaped from Barovia? Escaped with Barovia, I guess. As you
I think so.
returned Barovia to the material plane.
Let's go back.
Bold choice.
Sequel.
Yeah. Marin, the others looking up to you see
I'm tall.
an aquatic half-elf.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, you're an aquatic half-elf, again with extensive tattoos on the face and arms, and long brown hair down over the cloak. You're wearing common clothes over scale mail, and you have a long bow, short sword, and crowbar.
Excellent.
Very important. Good.
Noted. I have a crowbar.
And
Very excited.
in a little leather loop on your belt, there is a tiny corked bottle of rainwater. Perhaps something to remind you of your aquatic home and take with you into these dry mountains. Moving around, also Barovia escapee, Shez, who our friends will recognize from the Fandelver and below as well.
Yes. Tell me about
Shez,
myself.
you are a tiefling. Fiery eyes and swept back horns. You're wearing common clothes with leather armor. It's delightful. Sorry, leather armor and a sprig of mistletoe hanging from your belt. You have an amulet around your neck and are carrying a scimitar and wooden shield.
Ooh.
Also in a pack at your side is a prayer book, some incense, and a tiny wooden unicorn painted in multiple bright colors.
I am a paladin.
On cursory investigation, the prayer book contains prayers to Hecate. She, the goddess of magic, who is said to have created these shadow realms from the chaos that was there before. Alicia, welcome back. No critters today, unfortunately, but you are also a tiefling. A couple of tieflings here. A different coloration, navy blue skin, and horns, again, curving back over the head. You are dressed in finer clothes, and have a similar signet-style ring as our mountain dwarf friend. You are carrying a light crossbow and a dagger, and in your pack is also a crowbar. Also, papers of the court of mice and ravens, and on a leather cord around your neck, a chicken's foot.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I love you festivus already.
Delicious.
The
And
foot of a
suspicious.
chook from it.
Spoilers, everyone.
Got it.
We're going to be fighting Baba Yaga. No. No. Last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Eugenio. Welcome to the channel. Absolute pleasure.
Thanks. I'm so happy to be here.
You are fabulous.
What
But your character. Sorry. No. raven hair pulled back over pointed ears. I'm reading my own notes here. Killer makeup.
Yes.
It's apparently that was the adjective we went with.
Done
Apparently.
up.
And elongated canines. And everyone cannot but help but notice that you are not breathing.
Oh.
You are
Oh.
a
Got the
dampier.
best of us.
A
Took me a second.
dampier.
That's fun.
Stalking
I didn't
across
do
the
it.
mountainside. Not guilty, not guilty. You're wearing common clothes, but very well, with leather armor and a red cap that droops down to the shoulders. Amongst your gear, you find a crowbar, a dagger, a rapier, and across your back, a finely carved lute.
A lute.
A lute, indeed. Okay. So, that is who we see as you make your way towards the Tower of Horn and Gold. The question is, how to gain entrance to the tower itself, or more importantly, the tunnels and the mines below. Are you going to bluff, stealth, force your way in? As you approach, you're talking amongst yourselves. Please enjoy your characters for a moment.
Okay.
Well, at least we got some fresh mountain air to breathe. Could be worse. We could be
That's
underwater or in fire or somewhere.
We could not know who we are
You're
on
saying
fire.
that like that is the
That's a good
preferable
point.
option.
Actually,
Is
sorry.
it just me, or does anyone know nothing other than the fact that we have to get in this?
Been accused of
Castle.
knowing nothing several times before
Well,
in my life.
I know you have a crowbar, and you have a crowbar, so I think we should be friends.
You have a crowbar
We
as
sh-
well?
We should throw
Yes.
something.
Does anyone else here have a chicken foot?
No, but I think
No.
I could cook it with some mistletoe. Is that food?
Worth a try. Worth a try. No, sorry.
Before
just
before anything starts.
couple of rollovers
Okay.
from yesterday. We had a random advantage crystal to give and a random spin of the wheel to give. Marin, I just rolled the dice. You have the crystal.
Thank you.
So this works like regular inspiration. So you
I
choose
will-
choose to use it before you roll and then roll
Squish.
with advantage.
Okay, I have that marked on my sheet.
Folks, if
Thank
you
you.
have Dream Pie channel points over there, speaking of Barovia, it's very, very apt for our anniversary here as we're celebrating the 4 years since the first Curse of Strahd session. So that's why the channel points are Dream Pies. And Alicia, I rolled you for the spin of the wheel. So let us see what that has in store. And Marin, who gets yours?
Ooh, who gets mine? I think one of the new crew hasn't been on the channel before.
Okay.
So this, who hasn't? So
Bleak,
Hey
Bleak
wasn't,
and
and-
Eugenio are first time this here. Yeah.
Okay, let's toss it up, I guess. Can
Okay.
I roll a d2 or something?
Please, yeah, just roll any dice and half it.
Okay. And it goes to Eugenio.
Okay. Eugenio's
Yay!
a spin of the
Sorry,
wheel
Bleak.
for you. If anyone would like to cause some shenanigans, please. Ooh, nice. Okay. Our Dampier friend here. Let's flavor it as you have a little glass vial of blood, given willingly by one of your many admirers. And should you take that vitality into yourself, it will give you the effects of a short rest instantly.
Oh.
So keep that in mind. Okay, and Alicia, yours was a random companion.
Ooh.
A random companion?
Indeed, a random beast.
Okay.
Now, do we roll
So-
randomly, or do we make it the spider from The Witch is Dead? Oh yeah, I just remembered the phobia part.
History. Oh my god.
I should roll for it. It's
Okay,
going to be
yeah,
a
definitely.
random CR0 beast. There are 28
It would be
of them.
poetic.
All right, the spider will be in there somewhere. Okay, it is a 28, the last one. Okay, what's it going to be? Hang on, let me grab up Cobalt Fight Club here. Monsters. Where you at? There we go. Okay, so yeah, please, I shall find out what that is, and everyone, please continue your talk and your strategizing here.
Okay. Do we notice that Eugenio's character isn't breathing, or I mean, are we just gonna gloss over
assume
the
there's
if
no
I
mist
see you
coming out
watching
of the
me,
mouth?
if I see you watching
We
me,
skip Mama near the breathe.
We all kind of turn around at the same time and look at you.
Yeah.
as you all do that, the Dampier sort of stands there, messing with something sort of under her shirt, which is that little vial of blood, and notices all of you watching her and goes,
Okay, false alarm. False alarm is fine.
Don't do
I'm
that
not
again. You
suspicious anymore.
scared us.
terribly sorry, it wasn't my intent to frighten or disturb.
Something about you says vampire, and I can't put my finger on it.
It's the hat. I know it's the. I'll take it off. It's the hat.
Oh, it's
I
the
get it.
hat.
It is. I get it. I don't remember
It is very
anything
red.
about myself,
Very red.
but I remember that it's happened before with the hat. I'll take. It's fine. I get it. I get it.
Tell me, do you like counting things?
I drop a bunch of toothpicks. How many?
74. No.
Damn, that's what it says in the pack. 74.
Yes, I'm sorry, Eugenio, but I've heard that Paris would like their Olympic mascot back.
It's mine.
Okay, so actually, yes, what have you taken to calling yourselves as you are heading off on these adventures, bereft of your real names?
So we should name ourselves
Please,
since we don't
yes.
remember what our names are.
I'm red because of the hat.
Perfect.
Oh, that's perfect.
You're red.
Red. Yep.
Okay.
Because of her giant red hat. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
John, do I have a hat?
I'm afraid.
And is it a specific color?
We got green and blue. And...
We're going Super Sentai here. Shadowfey green, Shadowfey red.
We'll give
All
ourselves
right. Well, if we're
numbers and
doing
all of a
that,
sudden the
my name is
vampire's like,
Chuck. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Chuck.
No, it's a
Chook.
Chook?
Chook. Okay.
Chuck.
Thank you.
I
I'll look at
shall
the.
be-
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I shall be Bubbles after my little bottle of water.
Okay, say once more.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Okay.
Bubbles.
Noted.
Okay, let's change our name so we remember this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's a good
just did
idea.
it too because I will never
If you, want
remember
to,
any
yeah,
of
if, you put it,
these.
if you pop that on Zoom,
Yeah.
that'd be good. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Our
that's-
mountain dwarf friend.
Looking at the moon dial in my pack, I will say that you can call me Moon.
Moon. Okay. Thank you. And last but not least, our other tiefling friend.
I'm gonna flip through my book and notice that it's a prayer book of Hecate,
Excellent,
so
good
I'll
to
be
see.
like, "Call me Hecates, he of Hecate, or she of Hecate."
Good.
Who's Hecate?
Hecate is the Greek god of magic.
What's Greek?
Oh, sorry, that was out of character. Hecate is the main
For all
character. of
you
this
know.
Your
book.
mom?
He has his memories.
Wow!
I'm off.
A man of letters.
Yeah,
That's your diary?
I don't know my name, but I can read.
Hecates. Okay, thank you. So, Moon, Bubbles, Red, Chook, and Hecates clamber across the howling wind-raked mountainside. And, oh, thank you, Seb, coming in with a inspiration crystal for our Dampier friend here. Enjoy,
Oh.
Eugenio.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Right. So, yes.
We need to get into this castle, this tower.
Well,
Any of you
I-
fight?
I have a
I'm
sword.
ready to fight.
I don't want to do
You're
your
ready to
accent.
fight? Oh!
We don't
I have a
know.
sword and shield, so that could work.
I
Oh,
found
you're a
this stick
tiefling.
with the string attached to it. Ding, ding. This can do
Given
something,
that
I bet.
given that we don't know much about our capabilities and so on and so forth, my suggestion would be that we be like the mice and try to sneak in without attracting too much attention. It might be better to play the card of the inconspicuous rather than to attempt a full frontal assault. If it turns out that we're all absolutely lame and incapable of combat, then we'll be in quite a pickle.
That's true. And we can always fight if we get caught sneaking.
Which of us is wearing sort of the heaviest, noisiest armor? I think someone said scale and someone said chain.
I believe
I
someone
believe I have
said scale
scale
mail.
mail. I have scale mail.
Okay.
How much do I clink as I walk?
Hearing this from our dwarf friend, Red will pull the lute off and sort of. There's a muscle memory, right, about instruments, and so she
That's
begins to
awesome.
sort of pick out a little tune, and is going to cast hopefully something helpful on our friend Marin. I mean, our friend Bubbles here, in an attempt to make her at least somewhat more stealthy than her clanking scale-mailed self at the moment.
Can I attempt to dance along to this clankingly?
Yeah, I'll tell you what the beat's like once I find out what the spell is.
Is there a beat?
Yeah.
Is this pass without trace?
If it is, it's a very soft.
That'd be
beat.
lovely.
If it's invisibility, there's nothing. If it's enlarged, then there might be a bit more of a baseline to the.
So you're trying to
It's the loudest pass without trace.
You're trying to cast a friend spell.
A friend spell on Bubbles, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
As you
okay.
try and do that, you get flashbacks to a solitary existence, and you don't have any
Oh, no.
friend spells.
Tracks. It comes
but-
out as there's
But as you play the lute, our aquatic half-elf friend here, Bubbles, does feel somewhat inspired.
I'll take that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gosh,
Okay.
I didn't know you could do that.
So you have a D8.
I did indeed.
Bubbles.
Oh, it's right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's a lovely tune you're playing. Perhaps we should play that tune as we walk up into the castle and let them know that we're on our way.
I think I've lost the thread of what our plan is, but I could. Maybe it's plan 1 we sneak, plan 2 we're a traveling, and she plucks out another little jauntier melody, traveling troop, and plan 3 she gestures to all of your weapons, stab.
If all else fails,
I like
we'll
that
try the,
sequencing.
more direct approach. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think the. Can I do it? No, I can't. I was going to say, Chuk, you're not feeling the cold winds quite as much as your fellows here, as you have a lovely warm collar around your neck, and as it shifts, the pet weasel that you have is curled around like a stole, keeping you nice.
Peasants. I
Oh,
kid.
you're so generous. You brought me a snack for the journey.
Two because of foot.
Well, I don't know where I got this stole from, but it is quite warm. So perhaps this speaks of where I come from. Perhaps it tells me some of the things that I've been through and seen and fought and bought and own. My name is Truk, which is plural for chicken. I think.
At the very least, it's
Could
Australian
be.
for chicken, definitely.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty Australian here.
Crikey, mate. Look at him, Chuck.
The Aussie stream was yesterday.
Yeah.
Now we got 2
Well,
Canadians.
Mhm.
Shall we see how quiet we can be?
Yep, let's give me the old college
You see
try.
that
Do
one
my
knock
best.
on the front door.
Is
And
there a
this
way we
was-
can approach the tower that it's like unseen?
Is there
Like,
weak
is there like a
facade that you
forest
can
or
Walking
like
up to the
a-
front door.
Hi.
Yeah, exactly.
There is, as is, like the tower itself would be very difficult to approach like that, but you do see kind of crevasses and fissures in the rock, which the tower guards and would lead down into the mines where they mine the shadow gold that the tower is famous for. And actually, as you make your way around the hillside, you see an amazing sight. Further down the hillside, on the edge of a precipitous cliff, there is a reinforced kind of almost like a docking area, like a jetty that goes out into water, but it's just going over the edge of this cliff. And there's the bizarrest sight of the unlikely vision of what looks like a galleon, sails furled, but bobbing in the air next to this jetty. And it
Ooh.
seems that they have some sort of airship. Perhaps they use it to transport the gold down to the courts?
New plan. We steal the ship.
And we fly to the
going to say
top
we
of the
fly to the top.
tower.
Just take off.
I was going to say we blow up the ship as a distraction, but this works too.
Choices.
Surely
I
one of
like
us
how
can
you
cast
think it's
fireball.
probably a better plan.
We all try to catch fireball. Which one of us succeeds?
5 fireballs go flying towards this point.
We all have
It's
it.
the one spell.
We all took magic adept.
Yeah, right. How far away is the galleon, is the dock, the jetty, from sort of the entrance to these mines?
It looks like there's a cave directly behind where the jetty is, and there are other. You could choose to try and get in there, or
Yes.
at other points in the network.
So
Do
if
we
we
see
try
people
to
around the
take
ship,
cave,
or is it?
Sorry,
No, we
Alicia,
should
was
go
that
through the
ship?
caves.
The cave?
Okay.
Yes. Hey, Midlover. And Marin, sorry, what was that?
No, I was just curious. Do we see people kind of loitering around the ship, or does it seem like it's largely just sort of docked there and there's not much?
Give me a perception check.
I
Ooh,
will.
first check.
Oh.
I guess just it's a
Okay.
D20, right?
Roll a d20 and add your +1.
Ah! Well, luckily I got a 16, so I guess that's a 17.
Oh.
17. Okay, yep. So your wisdom is a
Plus
+1.
one.
Mhm.
I'll take it.
Okay.
So,
So,
one.
with a 17, yep, you get a decent view,
hey,
and
what do I see?
you see some shadow goblins moving about, not on the deck themselves, but I'm so glad you did this. Your eyes narrow, and the rest of you see Bubbles tense. the name just makes it. It's great.
So
good.
Intense bubbles.
Bubbles tenses. Yes. You see the vaguely insectoid, multi-limbed figures of a couple of your favored foe, Thrakreen, on the deck of the ship.
Cream.
You
Bubbles is a favorite foe.
experience a
Aha.
you experience a flashback. A starfield. Sailing ships swooshing through the space, the void, up high above Toril. Swinging on ropes, cutlass bared, casting magic, battling against smugglers, slavers, all of these Thrakreen bandits that you have been chasing and bringing to justice.
Excellent. Do I intuit that I'm a ranger from this, or
You may intuit what you will.
okay? I
You're
choose
not a
between these.
ninja. You've never read the player's handbook.
No, everyone, please,
You
yeah,
think of
please
Bubbles.
please do guesses. We've had, I think, so far everyone has got their class by the end, but we've had a few people who actually got the subclass as well. So,
Whoa.
Whoa.
hey Josh,
Favorite
Anything of
foe.
note down there, Bubbles?
What do these Thrakreen look like exactly? You said they're large insecty.
Mhm.
Like, how big are they? And like, how many of them do I see? What could I
they're
explain about them?
They're medium-sized, walking around upright, and just they look like they're passengers on the ship. They're not doing any work.
Okay. Okay.
They're
interesting.
bipedal?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's right.
They have weapons?
Yeah. They do appear to be armed. Yes.
Okay. I have no sense of why they're my favorite foes and why I've got such a hatred for them, or I'm just like,
No, it's just there
I've
on
killed
the
you for it. I
edge-
liked it.
on the edge of on the edge of remembering.
okay, that's great.
Maybe
Okay.
we don't steal the ship.
But maybe we do blow up the ship.
Okay.
I'm on board this plan actually.
Haha.
For some
Does that
reason, I'm
make
fine with
sense?
murder.
Does anyone have like pyrotechnics to blow up a ship with them? I don't
Guys-
have any on my person.
Is there any
Um,
gunpowder? I forgot to check in my pocket.
I assume
I
this
don't
is
think
like
it,
Baldur's Gate 3, where there are just barrels of it lying around
Barrels,
somewhere.
yeah.
Is there a crate somewhere just full of it? We can just,
Yeah.
carry over silently.
It's bizarre. They just completely ignore you as you stack barrels around them.
I'm
I
really
don't know
gonna
if we
try
need
that one
to
day.
actually
do?
blow up the ship, but we could certainly cause some sort of ruckus with it. I don't know. I don't feel that like just randomly murdering a bunch of people would be really the thing I'd want to
This
do.
isn't
But
just any people, though. We need to take them out. Don't know why, but we need to take them out.
that sounds very irrational of you.
I'm sure I have my reasons.
It's like you love killing that specific thing. It's like they're your favorite foe or something.
Hello, Raiders. How you doing?
Favorite foe.
Everyone, the fabulous
Raiders.
AJ and Winter's Tales
Hey.
coming in.
Hello, welcome, welcome.
Also celebrating in style with their anniversary at the moment. How you doing, AJ? Hope you had a great session. Welcome in, Raiders. We are trying. All of our players here have lost all idea of who they are and their abilities and scores and everything. And they're trying to sneak into a mining complex here in the mountains to retrieve the soul of a knight of the Fey Courts. Yes, it's going well so far.
Yeah.
Nobody's died yet.
Huzzah! Oh, McLever, thank you so
I feel-
much.
Oh my god.
I feel that time is of the essence. So perhaps
thank
the least
you.
amount of time we spend talking about
So we go
blowing up the ship
Directly to blowing up the ship in that case.
Well, like I said,
Efficiency?
we may not need to blow it up.
We
might
could just sneak into the cave.
Neutralize the ship. Neutralize the ship then.
We can come back and destroy the ship.
I was going to
Okay.
say we could also do it on the way out, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Deserve
There's
like
There's
dessert.
very strong anti-ship sentiment in this
There's
group.
We can use a ship to get away
No,
afterwards.
no shipping on the ship.
It could be our-
even better.
it could be
Kill
our
the ones
getaway
on
ship.
board, have a snack. Sorry, that's me. And then sail away.
What kind of
Ooh.
snack?
Perfect
I don't
escape
know,
route.
it's
This is true.
Specifically.
I have a craving for red meat. Very red.
The fabulous McLever has given a spin to each and every one of you, so let us quickly
Oh
go
my
around
goodness.
Oh
the
my.
screen. So
Yay.
Moon, our mountain dwarf friend here, gets a oops, all con. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, thank you. One more as well. Is that one for me, Clever? Thank you. Okay, Bubbles, our aquatic half-elf friend here, goes with a. So Bleak, yeah, your con is now 20. Oops, all strength for the elf.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
suddenly super swole.
Our tiefling friend, Hecates, gets oops, all charisma.
Yo. I thought this would happen.
Excellent.
Okay, actually, I need to do this. Hang on. So Bleak's was.
I'm a sorcerer now.
The. Boom. That's right.
Red is grabby handsing all that charisma.
Right. Okay, so 20 strength for a mountain dwarf. Oh no, sorry. What was yours again? It was con, wasn't it?
Con.
Sorry.
Con, yeah.
Con.
My bad.
Marin got the strength.
That's right.
Yeah,
Guys,
I'm just like
super
deadlifting.
hot? I'm just
Moon
noticing
and
myself
Hecates.
in the reflection of my sword. Am I like a babe?
A little distorted, but
Yeah, you know this isn't actually that big.
Strong, got the strength. Okay. So I can spoil this now. Marin, you've gone from a +1 to a +5 on strength.
Even more ready to just destroy things.
I think we're ready.
And then
Which means your attack modifier changes too.
Shez, yours was charisma, right?
Charisma.
Good.
If I have spells, can I use that as my spell casting?
You were
Can I cast with
+0,
strength?
so congratulations.
Oh.
Okay, maybe I don't have charisma based
Maybe
spells.
probably not Christmas spells.
Okay, and a spin for Alicia.
Well, thanks, McLever.
Chook coming in with a wild magic surge. You love to see it.
Yes.
She's the only one who doesn't get oops all.
I have a
Well, so
wild
far I
magic
haven't responded
surge.
either, so
She
we'll
has a
see.
ferret. Welcome in, Jay.
A wild
No worries,
magic
It's all
McCullough. Thank you so much,
ferrets.
my friend. And Red coming in with a. What's it going to be? Oh, wheel. Don't find me now. There we go. Ooh. I was thinking about it. Oh no.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
There is a disadvantage in there.
Yeah.
A
That's okay. Listen, I've got my
disadvantage.
crystal. I'm good.
Yeah, you can.
Did you get
can offset
my
it immediately.
advantage crystal from McLever, John?
Thank you. I will. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Done.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Oh, and Josh the Pirate coming in. Josh joining us in the finale on Saturday for our tiefling friend, Chook. Advantage for you as well. Okay. So you have an inspiration crystal, so you can choose to make a roll with
Yeah.
advantage at some point.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Cool.
Absolutely legendary. Okay, so that's I got everything, didn't I? Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Juggle.
I feel terrible, but the rest of you look great. We should go in now.
Are we gonna go into the cave?
Talk about
We should
stacks
go
of
to the
barrels. Can
cave.
I help with that?
Yeah, right. And yes, I think so.
Okay, is
Then
anyone
let
going
us
to try
go
and
forward.
buff the party at all, or are you just going to go with the go with the
Can I
stealth?
try?
Do I feel like I have some sort of sneaky spell? A sneak spell, maybe?
I mean, you
I
can
like
choose.
focus into the weave and I try to like gather up some sneaky energy.
Okay. Please turn to your friends and
Okay.
roll me. You have 3 friend spells, so roll me a d6, and we'll take it in throws there.
Oh my god.
Watch
How I say.
yourself.
Should I be concerned?
I'm like
Large.
gesturing
You
to the
said turn to us
party
and start
and I
doing
rolled
this.
2 on a d6.
2? Okay. Thank you. You took the chance, and congratulations. You turn to your friends and cast Pass
God.
Without a Trace.
Yo! Hell yeah! Nailed it.
Got
Nice.
it, boys.
Shout out to my
Nice,
boys.
nice.
Yeah, thank you. I love it.
So you have one more casting of that at some point.
We'll need it, I have no doubt.
Quite potentially, yes.
Clink, clink, clink.
So everyone has a plus 10.
Thank God.
And Fizz coming in with advantage for Bleak. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. Everyone has crystals. All the crystals. Okay.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkles. Okay. So, difference. Yes, you make your way down towards other caves or the duck caves? Sorry.
The caves that will go into the tower.
I'm
Yeah.
trying
And
to
and
sneak
that
it,
are
remember.
least populated, but within a reasonably close distance.
Okay. So yeah, you think the docks seem to have people coming and going, and there's those 3 green bubbles on the deck of that ship. Grr.
Later, I promise. Just after.
So, you
Just holding back an elf.
I'm just like, no, you understand.
Very strong elf.
yes.
That's spiritually Jack now.
Everyone make me a survival check. Let's see if you can find
Oh.
a perfect way into this mountain's hold here.
Yeah, let's see. Let's
and we
see.
can find out. Okay, so going
Survival.
around, Moon, you will be rolling at a +1, so your wisdom is +1. Okay, Bubbles, you will be rolling at +1 as well. Red will be rolling at a +3.
Okay.
But your wisdom is 0.
Yeah.
So that you're proficient, but not there. And
I love it.
Chook will be rolling with a +1 as well. And finally, Hecate's will be rolling at a +3 as well.
Interesting.
Is my wisdom also 0 though?
No, your wisdom is +3,
Oh, okay.
so you are
Okay,
not
I
proficient.
got a 13.
There.
And your stats will also give you a hint about your class, because I took the standard array and I put them in the ones that make sense.
Oh,
so
nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
John.
You're
It'd be really weird for you to fuck us like that.
right. The random character builder does not know what it's doing.
I got a 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay, let's do it. Let's make this a group check. Let me just get the average here.
Okay.
So you said 14, yes? Okay, thank
Yes,
you. And Moon, how about you?
13.
13, thank you. Bubbles?
Also 13.
Okay, Red?
Do I get to choose when I use this disadvantage crystal?
Oh, it'll be on this first
On this
roll.
first
Thank
one.
you,
Oh,
thank you,
great,
yes,
because
thank
I
you.
wanted to use it here. Great.
Good.
And I still, even so, got a 15.
Nice. Okay, Chook.
That would be a 15 for me as well.
Hey,
Yes.
okay. For an average of 14, not bad. Okay, so it takes you a little looking around, but you do find a ravine that leads down blissfully out of the wind and down into the jagged rock. And the clambering down, you do find a way into this interior. Now, I would also like you to make a stealth check with your +10.
Yeah.
So let's find out what your dex is. So, Moon, you have disadvantage from your armor. Are you going to be happy with the +10, or would you like to use your crystal to make it a flat roll?
I'll be happy with my +10, I think.
Okay, thank
He
you.
also gets to add his own dex modifier.
Yes.
Something
so
tells me.
it is, but it is a +0.
Oh.
Right? Okay.
Scale mail and a high dex don't usually mix.
Right. Bubbles, you have disadvantage, but
I do.
Mhm.
you have disadvantage from your armor as well. But your dexterity is a +3, and you're proficient, so
Oh,
it's
I lied.
+6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so you probably
16.
don't need to fuss with your crystal too bad there.
Okay.
Keep that for another day. Red, your dexterity is a +1,
Okay.
but your stealth is a +7.
How lovely.
What are you?
I know exactly what I am, and now I have a sense of what the subclass might be too.
There's a double. There's a double proficiency bonus in there.
There is.
Okay, and Chook, your dexterity is +2. Your stealth is also +2. And last but not least, Hecate's, your dexterity is a +1, and your stealth is 2.
+1 only? Oh my god. Huh.
Yeah, Fizz, they do not know anything what's going on here. They have some hags set off a magic item in self-defense and wiped the memories of any nearby adventurers. Adventurers being the most dangerous life form in any plane of existence you find yourself in.
Truly.
Except for
Sorry,
three
John.
feet,
My
of course.
my
Okay,
dex
just
is a
themselves.
+1, but my stealth is a +2.
No, both +1.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so everyone, roll with your stats there and your +10 from the tiefling's
Okay.
timely magic.
So to be clear, I have +16
Okay.
on this roll. That's correct, right?
that's
Because
right,
I have
yep.
+6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For a second, I thought we were
What?
Oops All Rangers. But
No,
now,
I
now,
also-
now these
I also put the
not 20.
I did the hey, if you got them folks, let those phoenixes fly. I made the 25 characters and then I put them into parties that make sense as well.
Nice.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we do have a cleric. Someone is a cleric.
No, I rolled 0 clerics.
Oh my god!
In the whole
love that.
25, there was
Wow,
not
I
clerics.
love that.
Really surprising.
What are the chances?
But I will say every party has has healing as well, so there is healing
Okay.
somewhere in there, buried in those lost memories. Moon, how was that stealth for you?
I managed at 22.
Nice. Bubbles.
With a +16, I got 18.
Okay.
Yes.
Red.
28.
Fabulous. Okay. Chook.
What are we rolling again? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Stealth.
Stealth?
Yep.
15
Stealth.
again.
But you're +2. That's
Yeah,
with the +2.
15.
And then, but you also got the +10 as well from the pass without
Ooh.
trace.
Well, that'll be 25.
25. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And Hecate's.
31 with nat 20
Oh.
plus 1 plus 10.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You just
Okay.
become the mountain.
So with,
I blend in.
with
Cover
an
yourself in gravel.
with an average,
I'm
of-
full Metal Gear Solid right now.
It's not gunpowder in that box.
right, with a group average of 25, you melt into the
Again.
stone and the shadows here, and make your way into the crevasse and down through into the fissures of the rock below. And let's switch this up to interior. Now, as you clamber down, there are enough cracks and little ledges and things to make it a fairly easy climb. You find yourself in a mixture of natural caverns and carved worked stone. It seems they've extended on caves that were in the edge of the mountain here before delving deeper into the Shadow Gold mines. Now, our mountain dwarf friend here has a good read on this whole setup with your stone cunning.
I have a good read on this whole setup.
With some sort of stone's cutting?
Apparently.
Yes. Very
um,
cunning with the stone.
and you
This guy cons.
you also
Salt
feel
cunning.
almost feel Moon like you're being guided. There's no voice in your head or anything like that, but you just get a sense that you're being urged one way and then another. And you suddenly get a bad feeling and call for everyone to stop as a unit of Shadow Fae knights marches past, armor clanking, vicious-looking swords at their side. And once they're safely away, you continue into the tunnels going a little way into the mountainside. Sorry, yeah, please.
No, sorry. I was just gonna say. Did anyone else feel that? Feel them approaching?
Feel what?
Feels like
We saw them.
an invisible
went that
hand.
way?
No,
Like a mage
nobody else
hand?
is feeling like you're
Like
being
economics?
led along the way.
I
No,
think
just
our-
me?
Nope.
Pseudo-inane questions indicate that no, we don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, we'll follow you if you think you know.
I'm not familiar with this cave, and I don't feel comfortable in this cave. So if you do, please share why and where we should go.
Could be my
Well.
first time in a cave.
Oh, I know. maybe I'm a field dwarf. We don't know. We'll continue on our way then, and I'll try to kind of hone in on this this feeling and try to get a sense of where it might be coming from and whether it's I mean, it seems to be benign, but
Our Dampier friend here, Red, you keeping stealthy. One of the ways you're able to keep stealthy, so stealthy along with the party is you find yourself wandering, and you do discover the ability to walk just as easily on the walls and ceiling.
Oh,
Oh.
That's so cool. So you just so
But-
happy
Yes.
start going up the side.
Are you a spider?
Red can do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
At one point, I'm talking. You know, we're all chatting, and Bleak is lead. Or,
You're like
sorry,
pacing and you like pace up.
Moon.
Sorry, Bleak. What's your character's name?
Moon.
Moon. Right. Moon is chatting with Moon. And Moon takes a corner, and Red just keeps walking up the wall before realizing, and then sort of runs along the wall to catch up, and only then realizes what's happening. Oh, well, this feels useful. Actually, I think I'll stay up here for a bit if you don't mind, and I'll make my way up to the ceiling and just walk.
Do you just just take a corner too fast and kind of like bank up like in
yeah,
like a...
just sort of bank up. Yeah.
He's doing a full Spider-Man.
That's interesting, yeah.
Spider-Woman, thank you
My
very
God.
much.
Absolutely.
When we find out who did this to our memory, trust me, they will pay.
I will help you.
Okay.
Why'd you sound so hungry just then?
I don't know what you mean.
Salivating.
Drool, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now, let's have a look. Actually, I'll say, as Red asks, as Moon asks, did anyone else feel that? Chuk, you also do feel a certain influence guiding you and keeping you safe from danger.
Actually, I lied.
Sorry, my bad.
I do feel something.
The memories are muddled.
Yeah.
Coming back slowly.
I was just playing around.
Just kidding.
It's okay, listen, you told a small lie. I nearly blew up Bubbles earlier trying to make her invisible, so you're doing fine.
By the way, Hecates,
Yes.
the way that Chuk's weasel is moving and kind of chittering to itself, it's roasting Chuk for lying and making that mistake. You
I can understand the weasel.
you can't you can't talk to it, but you seem to be able to decipher the noises and motions that it's making.
Chuck,
We're
I
kind
think
of a
your
weird
weasel
bunch,
is
huh?
roasting you?
Did you say a weasel is roasting me?
I think your pet weasel
You're
is
smart. You're
It's a
smart.
mink. It's a mink. It's a mink. Don't get it wrong.
I
Okay, I was gonna say.
I
wait
think
a
your
second.
mink coat. I think your very
Okay,
expensive
okay.
mink pet is doing like a
There's
type
no-
5 on your memory.
The only way we're allowed to wear fur here is if it's alive and keeping you nice and warm. Yes. Thank you very
Yes.
much. The only way.
It is a mink stole that does happen to still be alive.
Be alive.
But it is
Natural
not-
body heat.
Thank you.
John, are there any
What?
other animals in this cave that I might understand?
Not right now, no, I'm afraid.
Oh,
But the mink does give you such a dirty look for grassing it out.
Don't say shit you can't back up, dude.
the real villain of the adventure.
I'll also give you a dirty look because I'd like to
Good
cast
pull.
resting bitch face.
Super effective.
It's not me, it's the mink.
Thanks for the shout out. Okay.
It's telling all of its mink jokes.
Yeah, everyone do check out Winter's Tales there. Also celebrating in style with lots and lots of content creators joining them for a fantastic courtly affair where people are coming together to be the. I think it was Bridgerton meets the Hunger Games was the concept.
Yo, that's so fun.
That's fun.
I love Bridgerton.
Check it out and go to the Winter's Tales YouTube and that'll be it's all up in there. Okay, so our friend Patch is involved in that.
Ah.
Okay, now you being guided as you are, and with that incredible stealth, as the shadows in the cave here seem to wrap around you, you make your way into the mines here, and you start to see it becoming more of a working environment. There are tools, there are mine carts here. From Moon, I'll say from your sense of the mines and the layout of the stone here, you see one particular section where a couple of carts and rails lead off down towards where you think those docks will be. And in a open area where the tunnels open into a cavern, you see a group of Shadow Fae Knights, like the one that almost patrolled past you there, talking to a short figure with a cloak pulled up. And you see the captain of these Shadow Fae Knights pass a red crystal. The crystal that you have been told to retrieve. That which contains the Honor Guard's soul to this diminutive figure in exchange for a large leather sack that it seems to be paying with. You, with that incredible stealth, are unnoticed. So, are you going to see what happens?
Should we
or what?
bounce?
That's the thing around her.
Let's bounce.
I just
Seems like we should just.
aren't
Yeah,
sticks on their heads.
Yeah, I think so.
Do I have any ranged weapons, Jump?
You could throw your crowbar.
Right?
I'm the only one who doesn't have a crowbar.
Ah!
Afraid so. You just have a scimitar and shield.
Okay.
You feel
Captain
a strong
America,
connection to the weave, shall we say?
Do I feel like I have a ranged spell that I could do on my enemies?
You can certainly try to cast a
Okay.
spell against your enemies.
Guys, do you
How
think
far
we
are
should
we?
just get him?
You
How far are we from
are you're about 20 feet away, like at the edge of the cavern, just kind of like Scooby-Dooing, like heads up the edge of the tunnel walls.
Yes.
Like, boop, 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 boop.
This is gonna be really weird, but looking at that red crystal and seeing it pass from hand to hand, I'm going to just reach out and kind of try to will it to come to me.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Like in Jedi style, just like
Right.
I was thinking Thor's hammer, but yeah, also that.
Let's think here. There is
Mage hand or telekinesis?
Kinesis is a bit powerful for fifth
Yeah.
level.
That's true, yeah.
True. So are you going to cast a spell on yourself to try and affect this stone? Or are you going to try and
Yes.
cast something on the figures that you are doing the trade?
No, I think it would be. I guess it would be on myself. I think. Yeah.
Okay. You have 2 spells that you could use on yourself here. So please roll me a dice and go half and half.
All right. It'll be the first one.
Evens and odds.
The first? Okay.
Yeah.
You hold onto your focus and you feel the weave cast the magic through you. And you hear a small voice. I knew they should have just blown up the ship. I don't know why they've come over here yet. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. They could have just gone the other way. I mean, I would have just talked to the Shadow Fae Knights. I mean, I don't know why they're hiding and creeping around like this. I'm stuck here round Chuck's neck. Chuck, that's a silly name. I don't know what she started calling herself that. But anyway, and yeah, the mink is chittering away to itself, and you've cast
Just turn towards-
speak with animals on yourself.
I also
I
roughly get
could-
that.
Incredible.
I am going to turn and look at the mink.
What are you looking at?
I make eye contact with Moon. I'm like, right? This
do know
guy's
that,
sassy as hell.
I think your I think your accoutrement as your accessories have opinions on what's currently happening.
A mere accessory? Oh, goodness. There's no appreciation for the hard work I'm putting in. I groom myself. I keep my coat resplendent.
I will.
What kind of
Excuse me, Sir Mink. Do you have a name?
How long have you
My
spoken, Mink?
mink?
Deceiver!
I haven't come up with one yet, but perhaps I will. Like perhaps it will
Oh,
reveal itself.
I'm addressing your mink.
Oh,
I'll
You're
get kind of
talking to
closer
my-
looking at the mink. Have you a name?
Yes, Choke, we can all speak mink now.
I defer to Valxius' choice.
Valxia's choice.
Because the
Valxius?
mink remembers your name.
oh, it does.
Choke, we know your name now.
Well, screw the adventure. We're getting our pass from this mink.
I grabbed the mink by the collar. What's my name?
Poor Chuck.
Sorry, Chuck. Sorry, Chuck.
All thoughts of the
I
crystal
knew,
just
like,
gone now. We're just like, talk to us.
I knew it just by
Yeah.
next week my thumb. Damn it, tell me.
you think any more interviewing of the mink might give away your location?
But I will
So-
look at Chuck
certainly
and say, I
intimidating.
believe your name is Valkius.
What?
Your name. Valkia.
Well, I don't know. I've never named my accoutrement before, but
No, your
if
name.
you
Your name.
know his name, perhaps.
Your
you can-
name. Your name.
Oh, my name. What is it?
Valkia? Is that? Did I hear that correctly?
Valxius.
Valkius?
Valxius.
It's Valxius.
What a name.
Yeah.
Valxius.
Again,
Valxius?
the random character
Valxius?
creator.
Love
Did
Your
you say
mink
my name was
remembers your name.
Valtrax?
Yes.
Plus.
Yes.
Valxius.
It's Vilgax from Ben 10.
As you have been distracted by this conversation with the mink and
Oh, no.
this revelation of Chook's real name, you see that the deal has been concluded and the diminutive figure is turning to head towards those minecarts that go down towards the docks. And you see a bizarre sight. It is like a similar size to Moon, a kind of a dwarf-sized figure, but as it turns, there's a flash of colour, and you look upon a small penguin with a brightly coloured feather plumage across its chest. And Bubbles,
Yes.
you think, Dawar.
Dawar.
And Dawar are folks, the scoundrels and traders and merchants found. They are originally from the Feywild, but migrate to further afield, shall we say. And I figured it was very, very apt because they are all coloured in various hues of the rainbow. So timely monsters to have in our thing here. Timely creatures to have. So yes, it's like a penguin, but across the top of the chest area, there's all this brightly coloured plumage. We'll say it's kind of like a lime green kind of feathers mixed in there, and it has its cloak pulled up. You just see its little beak poking out.
So just like waddling.
Yep.
Holding something in its flappies.
Yep, and it goes, just turns. Just like, pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, always good. We'll be back as normal. And the guard captain starts to say something to his fellow knights, and the Dawar starts to go towards the minecart. What would you like to do?
Who has the gem, the Dawar or the guard captain?
The Dawar, yes.
Okay.
And
Do
are
you
the
think we
guards
should
leaving?
pounce?
Oh, sorry, Hecates.
No, sorry. That's a good question. Are the guards there?
Sorry, what was the question, Red?
Are the guards leaving? Are they moving in the opposite direction? They're going the
They
same
look like
direction as
they're
the
about
Dawar?
to. Yeah, they're about to just form up and march away. So if you leave it, they will leave fully. But the Dawar would also get to the minecart.
Is there a way to impede the minecart?
Potentially, but I think it would reveal yourselves.
Hmm. I couldn't cast anything that would mess it up.
I was just gonna
can
say.
certainly try.
So I don't have any spells that can help us, but maybe I can have a spell that will stop them. I'm beginning to get a feel for. She pulls out her lute again and a couple of couple of muted strums. Now, we all know.
I'd
how
like
our
to
magic has
cast
been working.
Entangle on the minecart.
There's there's a chance
like
that I
that.
will cast Hold Person. There's a chance that I will cast Lightning Bolt. I don't know what to tell you, but we can try it.
Both good. Yeah.
And neither harm the crystal.
Okay,
One
so
more obvious than the other.
Red, are you going to try and cast a controlling
I
spell?
think I will. I'm going to try and cast some sort of controlling spell on the Dwar, yeah.
Okay, please.
Nice.
Roll a d5, so roll a d10, and we'll go 2 and 2.
All right.
Now, are you waiting for the knights to leave?
I will wait as long as I can, but I don't want the Dwar making it fully
Fair,
to the minecart.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 7, so 2, 4, 6, the fourth one.
Thank you. Let me. Sorry, I just need to grab a door. Stop. Look.
Oh,
Hang on,
Hey,
I think
that's
I'm
a damage
maybe
spell.
about to make a saving throw.
yeah.
Okay, so the fourth one, you say?
The fourth one, yeah.
Okay, thank you. You look towards it, and with a stealthy strum of your lute, you cast Suggestion.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yay!
Okay.
So
This one is the one where I suggest a course of action. This is not like command, but I can.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me grab this while you're here. Yeah, you suggest a course of activity limited to a sense until 2. Magically influence a creature that you can see within range that can hear and understand you.
Hear.
Creatures that can't be charmed or immune
Okay.
must be worded in a manner so as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself,
Sure.
or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. A wisdom saving throw. Okay, so we get your spell save here.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, this will tell me lots.
Red's spell save is a 13.
13 plus
Yes.
3, so my charisma's plus 2.
Your charisma is a +2.
Isn't spell save 8, or is that
8
spell
plus
attack?
charisma plus proficiency.
Oh.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so go figure. GM Workshop in the first session was the fastest to figure out exactly what's going. They make YouTube shorts about mechanics all the time. It's like, yep, okay,
I love it.
got
I
this,
love it.
got it. Okay, so yeah, wisdom saving throw against a 13. Dwa, how is your wisdom? +4. Okay, so I need a
little better
9.
than 50-50.
A 9 or higher, so I'll drop it in the in Twitch chat for transparency here. Oh,
Oh, sure.
that is a 3.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Excellent.
So as I'm looting, I'm crawling up onto the ceiling, since apparently I can do that. And then I will
Okay.
lyrics come to mind as I strum this very quiet little song, and so sort of sotto voce, I sing over to this Jawar to count the rivets in the on the minecart 3 times before departing.
Do I realize that he has OCD?
Excellent. So he's just like,
Just count the little rivets.
and because like goes over, and he's just like, oh,
Ingu.
I better check. He's like,
What's missing?
what's on the side of this minecart? Who is this made by? Boeing? Oh, I better check these rivets.
Oh,
Okay.
no, yeah.
One, 2, 3.
Okay, I think I bought this a bit of time, but hopefully the guards will leave soon and we should act fairly quickly.
I ask
Have they
Bubbles.
left?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, do the guards stay to
Think about
watch
that
the
one.
rivet counting?
No, they have full.
It'd be riveting.
Hey.
Yeah.
Given time, they
Sorry.
do much away.
Sweet.
Okay.
So now it's just the Dwar on his own?
There are some Shadow Goblin miners moving around and things,
Okay.
but yeah, no combatants really.
Okay. Can I just
Yes,
ooh. I think Bubbles, I think you might be better at pickpocketing than I am.
Clonk, clonk,
And you
clonk.
also have a
Yeah,
plus
let me
10
try
to
that.
stealth right now. Do
True.
you want to go just take the diamond from that guy?
I can try. And if not, can I smash him?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say.
So-
I'm almost certain you're not a barbarian.
I'll say-
I'm almost certain.
I'll say pass without a trace. I'll say pass without a
I will
trace.
use
is
my
still going.
biceps.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay,
Pass
excellent.
without a trace is
Thank
an
you.
hour, so I think you're okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it is an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It is
forgot.
an hour. You're coming to the end of
A
it because
long-ass
you
spell.
moved. You had to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
the crevasse and make your way inside.
Right.
But yes,
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. As he is distracted, can I try and sneakily clink over
You
some
also,
flanking?
you also have a crystal if you want to.
Oh,
And I
that's
would like to
right.
use that crystal.
Ooh,
Thank you. I also have
advantage.
inspiration, don't I?
You do.
I think I have
Ooh.
a disadvantage from my
Armor.
from my armor. So if I use
But
my crystal plus
Crystal
bardic
make it a straight roll.
inspiration,
You have
So please-
disadvantage on
Plus-
stealth, but not sleight of hand.
so if I can use
I don't think that's gonna be a concern.
So-
so yeah, your stealth is plus. So it's D20, a
My stealth is-
D8, and a plus 16.
okay.
God.
Actually, if I'm going to be using the D8 on sleight of hand instead, that might be a better choice. So I will use the plus 16 for
Okay.
stealth, and then the plus D8 for the sleight of hand thing.
Noted.
And that's me still disadvantage, I guess, on stealth. With I rolled in that one.
No, it's on a straight roll, just the first roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ta-da!
That's for
Um,
stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, that's still like a 17.
I don't think it counts, is it?
Oh no, we just do nat ones and nat 20s on
Oh.
attack rolls. Yeah.
Okay, great.
on,
In that case,
a
that is
skill
still a 17.
check.
my God.
Okay.
Thank God.
Give me a heart attack.
Pass without trace.
Thank God.
Thank you,
Passive
Hectace.
passive perception is not 17, so that works. Okay, so yeah, you creep across the cavern unnoticed by the shadow goblins and the Dolwara
Okay.
alike.
And I will. It's what's my plus 3 to sleight of hand, right? Plus the D8.
Your sleight of
right?
hand is plus 3. Yeah.
Okay. So that. Okay. So that's 9. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Plus another D8, 2. So I get 11.
11. Okay. That does not beat the passive perception. So as
And I was doing
Bubbles-
so well.
Bubbles
I rolled so
sneaks
well just
across
now.
very nicely, but then as they go in for where as the Dwar is focusing on the rivets here, you do jostle them enough as they're like, what? And they react there.
What?
Would anyone like to try
Hi.
something?
Can I cast my enemy harms or enemy restraint spell, or if I
Try
have
a
one?
controlling spell. Mhm.
You hope.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Roll me a d4.
Okay, I have a hunch that it's entangle, if I have it. Oh, it's a 4.
A 4. Okay. You also cast suggestion.
Oh,
This poor
Nice.
Dwar is gonna have no mind left.
Okay.
Oh.
Luckily, they're slightly psionic, so they do have some fortitude
Oh.
there.
Okay.
Because
Well-
we're gonna melt this poor thing's brain.
Okay. I say to the
your
dwarf.
spell save DC is 14.
Okay. What does that say about my spellcasting modifier?
Depends what class you are. Sorry, Red has found out what their class is, so they knew.
8 plus 3 plus the modifier, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So it's a plus 3, whatever it is.
Oh,
Okay.
it's my wisdom. Okay. I am a druid. I'm 100% a druid.
Okay, you cast that. So it's a wisdom save for our dwarf friend again.
Oops,
Go.
all suggestion.
So sorry, plus 4. So
Yeah,
I
right.
need a 10 plus. Come
50-50?
on.
I'm just whispering my
Oh.
hands outstretched.
16 on the
Oh.
dice, so that makes it a dirty 20. So they're like, no, I must count these rivets. Out of my head.
That's
And it's like
fine.
it's
as long
counting
as-
very quickly now. It's just like it's because it's trying to get away from.
Still the
from
first time
bubbles.
around, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe it's
Do we get a
time that
second
we
chance at
just-
pickpocketing?
Maybe we should. I don't think we have to pickpocket. Let's just take the thing, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw my crowbar.
Distract- yeah.
John,
Yes.
whilst that's going on, the shadow goblins, they're shadow goblins there, you said, right?
There are some miners around. Yes.
Would I be able to get any sense if they are fiendish or fey?
Let's have a look here. You try to think about that, and let's have a look here. Sorry, excuse me. You reach out, trying to find out if they are a particular type of creature, and you use your divine sense, which does not trigger any of these because divine sense is just celestial fiend or undead. So there's none of those, which is good. Also good
It's
to
a
know.
paladin, a dwarf, a ranger.
By a paladin.
Sorry, paladin, druid, ranger,
Bard.
bard.
Oh.
And I have a guess about Chook, but we'll see.
Okay, so yes, that happens there. So Bubbles, you're immediately there. Are you going to
Yes.
try and grapple them, or what are you trying to do?
Yes, I would like to grapple them with my giant arms.
That's true, you're super
giant
strong
20
now.
strength, yeah.
Super strong.
So my sleeves just ripped open suddenly like half an hour ago. I'm not sure what's going on, but
Okay, so please roll your athletics at +8.
excellent.
Yeah.
12.
Oh wow.
Total?
Okay.
Yes.
That means you were proficient in athletics anyway.
I haven't rolled anything above like 6.
So-
The past, like 5 rolls.
Let's see. Okay, their dexterity is better. You said it was a 12, right?
Yeah.
The dexterity is better, so they're going to try and slip out of this, but it's only a +1 still, I believe. Yes. Okay. So let me roll that. So I need an 11 or more, and I'm going to use my crystal here.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough.
Oh, I didn't need it. It's a 19,
Oh,
but it's got
nice.
it's good to get rid of it. Okay.
I'm just
so
not used to my arms. They're kind of heavier than I think.
You
I'm kind of
lunge-
flailing at this.
You lunge for this Dwar, and it does the full Pingu thing where it just claymations down into little puddles and it jumps, like bounds. Having finished counting, it bounds into the minecart, throws the lever, and it starts to trundle away. Now, you do see there are other minecarts there. Yes.
Yeah. Let's take them.
Oh, it's a race.
Okay, so you go running across the cavern, and as the Dwar, looking, worriedly back over its shoulder, starts to go down the incline, controlling its speed with the brake, there are other carts there. We'll say with with Moon being a little smaller, we'll say that 3 of you can go in one and 2 in the other. Okay.
There's a chance to dash after the current one and just like dive bomb into it.
Yes. So who's
Well, since you're right there, that's a thought.
right? Yeah. So who's in the first? Who's in the first cart and who's in the second?
I would like to be in the first car.
Okay. Now, Bubbles, give me acrobatics to see if you can jump in the Dwar's cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's my acrobatics? Is it +3?
It is a +3.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay.
We're double digits this
We're
time.
getting there, yeah.
I'm gonna say that's not quite enough. You kind of leap for the back of the cart and you just miss it as the Dwar kind of cackles, satisfied, and goes rumbling away. Okay, so Bubbles and Valxius, and you
You
have a
wanna
third.
go in the first
Yep,
one,
Moon,
Moon,
you
or
gonna jump in
wanna
the
come
first
in
cart?
second one?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in the first one also. I think
Okay.
I'm probably
Then
kind of
me
a
and Hecate
frontline
is
kind of
second.
dude. So.
Okay, so yes, so Red and Hecate's in the second, and you also go rumbling off down. As your speed picks up, the cavern walls with eternal flame torches guttering and illuminating the interior starts to go flashing by faster and faster as you go down towards that dock area and the floating ship out on the edge of the mountainside. And we are going to go into a kind of semi-skill challenge kind of scenario here.
Cool.
The first thing you have to deal with that the Dwar doesn't, as they're kind of just this little penguin dude in the first cart, is because this is just meant for sending goods down, with an occasional shadow goblin along for the ride. So they haven't bothered chipping out the some of the stalactites that are hanging down
Whoops.
from the cavern roof. So I would like everyone to make if there's anything you would like to try to help yourself, you can do that to potentially give yourself advantage. Although everyone except Bubbles has a crystal as well. There are three kind of stages to this journey down to the docks, and if you get 2 out of 3, you'll be quicker, and if you fail 2 out of 3 as a group, you'll be slightly delayed. So let's see how this goes here. Okay. So is there anything you would like to do? Anything you would like to try?
Does my terribly fashionable scale mail outfit include a terribly fashionable scale mail helmet? I can put on my head.
Let's see here. Do you have? There is no helmet in the scale mail, I'm afraid. But you can hold
Massive oversight on my part.
hold your crowbar up. It's like,
Just scrape it along the ceiling.
sparks fly.
Okay.
Lots of metals in this stone. Okay, so yeah, would anyone like to try any buffing magic or anything?
Well, I mean, it would be like a dexterity type spell, right? To like
Yes.
dodge falling. So
Yeah,
like,
we'll do a dexterity saving throw. Yes.
Ooh.
I don't even know of any spells like that.
Right, you could just
To
you can-
dodge
I mean,
my
it's, just,
card.
it's a chance to find out
Cave
one of your
ceilings?
spells, and you'll have another
Yeah,
casting of
yeah.
it as well.
Okay.
Right.
Do I feel like I have a buffing spell?
Find out.
Let's have a look here. Hecate's.
I reach into the weave and I wonder if I can even help my
You
friends do
do.
this.
You do have other spells other than Pass Without a Trace that you've found out so far.
Okay, I'll try and cast one that isn't Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, are you casting yourself or on a friend?
Ooh. Who is the closest? It's Bubbles and...
You're in the cart with red, right? Aren't you?
Yes, you. and
I
Red
am in the
together.
cart with Red.
Yes.
Okay, well then, I'll do it on Red, just in
Okay,
case
okay.
it's a touch.
Yep.
It's a
case
touch...
it's close up.
You've got two more. You've got two more after the Pass Without a Trace. So just roll me a dice and half it.
Okay. Let's do a d20. 11, so...
The second.
Odds, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is actually to work nicely. This will give Red advantage as you reach out, Hecate's, and cast Barkskin on
Ooh.
That's handy.
Red. So you become.
It smacks me in the head with stalactite, but it's
Eczema.
much thicker. Yeah.
Red, just in case, you're hard now.
just a
Seems like absolutely none of your business. but
phrasing.
all right.
Yes, phrasing. Yes. Okay. So yes, you have Barkskin. Okay. Anyone else like to try something?
I'd also be curious to know what I can cast if I can do anything buffy.
Okay. Yep. You can cast on yourself or a friend.
I will cast on a friend. I will cast on Moon.
Okay. Again, it's 50-50. So roll
Okay, that is going to be. I rolled a 2.
a 2. Okay. So as in the second spell or a 2 on a
Second spell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1-2.
Oh, okay. This will be good if any of your friends get clocked with one of these stalactites. As you reach out and cast this spell, a healing spirit appears.
Oh. Okay.
That'll be nice.
Does it come along with us in the minecart and just like chill?
Can you look up the spell? Have you got the ability to look it up?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yeah,
Let me
so
see.
just get
Healing
the,
spirit.
Yes.
This sounds handy.
Look on those.
I'm assuming it's probably a concentration.
Yeah, and I think it moves with your bonus action,
Yes,
if I remember
yeah.
correctly.
Great. Oh, that sounds lovely. Let me just check. Healing spirit.
Whoa.
Not Sprite.
Sorry,
Okay.
everyone. My Streamlabs just.
No, hold on, let's rethink this whole thing.
Maybe. How are we looking? How's that, chat? Are we back?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Yay! We're back!
Ah, okay.
Hello!
Well, hi. Sorry, everyone. For the first time ever, my Streamlabs
We won
crashed.
while we were gone.
Tech
so
goblins
we
and
won.
shadow
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Nice.
actually finished the whole campaign.
We did.
You would not
Thank
believe
you,
it was
Chaotic.
dead.
Thank you. Chaotic wholesome. That's a good alignment. Okay, right. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. I hope you stuck around. I think it does just keep you just logged into chat, doesn't it? If you're
Yeah, it does.
if you're doing
Yeah,
that?
We've been chatting away while you were fixing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Yes. Okay. So, Red, you have Barkskin. You are able to weather the storm. If I will give you advantage on this. Actually, I'll give you the choice instead. You can choose to try and enjoy the Barkskin and tough it out, or you can use your dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Oh.
So
I like it.
I
Okay.
believe Bubbles is about to try and cast a spell. Yes,
Yes, I believe you told me to cast Healing Spirit.
that's right. You
Um,
cast healing
which-
spirit.
That's
Thank you
what
very
we were
much.
doing.
Yes,
you,
which
thank
looks
you,
like a
thank you.
transparent beast or fae of my choice, and I really want it to look like those goldfish with the giant googly eyes, if possible.
Of course.
Noted. Yep,
Yeah.
flying. Also, that ties in with little things that we've seen and hints that we've had. You might have
I
a
can actually fish.
certain connection to wild space, and there are plenty of floating fish
yes,
swimming
yes.
around there. Okay. Moon, would you like to try something?
How far are we from the guy we're pursuing?
It's about, I'd say with the head start, about 40 feet.
Okay. No, I think mostly there's nothing. I mean, I could just randomly try something, but for the most part, I think it would just kind of be focused on having a shield up and
Okay.
trying to kind of just cover whoever's in the cart with me with the shield.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
If ever someone were to take damage, I think he might try to
Okay.
do something then, like to
Yeah.
protect or something like that.
Okay. Chuck, would you like to try something?
Am I in the same cart with Moon?
You're with Moon and Bubbles, yes.
Okay, then I will be hiding under the shield with Moon. As of yet, I'm not. Me and my mink are both underneath the shield.
Excellent.
I think what I'm trying to do is, basically what she's trying to just, I guess, explore this awareness she has
Yes.
for danger. That's all she's doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, would you like to try any spells, or are you going to just use your abilities?
Why not try a spell for no reason?
Heck
whatsoever?
yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Figure them out.
Okay. Now,
Look at
sorry,
that.
it hit our crystals again. So I think everyone except Bubbles and I had them, right?
I believe that's right.
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, let me grab those again.
And I believe we used up all of the disadvantaged ones as well.
Yeah, that's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I used mine a while ago. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Chuck, would you like to cast on yourself or a friend?
I think I would like to cast it on myself.
Okay. Please roll me.
Wait, did you say I had a wild surge thing going on
Um,
earlier? or
when we
is that
go
something-
when we go into initiative, that will trigger. Yes.
Oh.
All right. That's a scary. But okay, thanks.
So if
Right.
if we
Driving this cart. Driving this cart.
okay, so roll me a d6.
W2.
A 2? Okay. Excellent. Moon, Bubbles, you suddenly find yourself going to the side of the cart as Chuck casts Spiny Shield on themselves.
What the? Oops.
Dude!
He's gonna get stuck to a stalactite.
Isn't that good?
Don't do that in here.
Not
Isn't that like-
not Shiny Shield? Sorry. Other one.
Shiny shield?
Very
Sorry,
pretty.
mistype. So it's okay. It's ethereal. An ethereal barrier of spikes made of magical
Okay,
force
okay.
interposes between you and your attacker. You and the stalactite.
The attacker is the stalactites.
So yeah,
Yeah.
if you are
Okay,
hit,
okay.
if you're hit, it reduces damage by 2d4.
Oh.
So
Okay, that's useful.
good,
That'll be
that's
nice,
good.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. And and Hecates, are you also gonna
Got
try?
it.
Heck,
I
you
did
cast your spell
try.
on me,
I
right?
cast
Yeah.
Bark
Thank
Skin.
That's very true. That's very true. Sorry, Red, how about you?
Well, we've already established that Red doesn't have any play nice spells, so I
True,
think
true.
Hecates might appreciate it if I don't try one right now.
Yes, you have a few spells you
Red,
can use
I'm
on
cool.
yourself.
Red, I'll just
Oh,
I'll
that's
just
right. I
duck.
thought of that, but I have the bark skin, so we'll
Yep.
stick with what
Okay,
we've got
thank you,
right
thank you. Right,
I'll hold
so-
you up in front of me.
now. Perfect.
Okay, everyone, please make me a dexterity saving throw. Although, Red, you can choose to go with a constitution saving throw, which would be advantage with the bark skin. Moon, yours is a +0, I'm afraid. And the DC is
Yeah, I'll use the,
15.
I'll use the advantage that I got
Is the
earlier.
crystal? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And
Do
Bubbles,
Constitution.
your dex save is a +6.
Okay, I'll take it.
And Red, with your constitution, is a +3 with advantage.
How nice.
And Chuck, your dexterity saving throw is a +2. And Hecates, also with a +2.
Okay.
Twinsies.
We're getting there. Figuring out. Getting there.
My dex save.
Yes.
Okay.
Weird.
Sorry, your dex save is +1. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, that's
Sorry,
what I thought.
I got distracted. Yes.
Got my hopes up for a second. Yeah.
Sorry, it's because I was looking at Red's con, so I looked at con the whole time. Okay, so how do we go, Moon?
I managed a 15 on the nose.
Excellent. Bubbles?
I got a 16.
Hey, Red?
+3 with Constitution, right?
That's right.
Great, so it's a 4.
With advantage?
With it's a 5.
That's it.
Which I suppose is better than a natural 1, but still. I rolled a 1
I
and a
love how you're
2.
leaving space for you to grow.
That's right. Well, I didn't want Hecate's to feel like the spell was wasted, so we want to make sure that it helped, that it
What
really.
a good team player.
Oh, it's
Chuck,
coming in handy.
Chuck, how about
That's
yourself?
right.
I got an 18 because my dice is playing nice today.
It is.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, and Hecate's.
Dex save,
Yes.
15 plus 1, 16.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah, the majority of you passed there. That is a success. I'm afraid, Red.
Right in the face.
You do take
The perfect
some
eyebrows.
damage.
Yeah,
you
bring it on.
take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I will mark that from your hit points on your sheet.
Oh, okay, I was going to keep track of how many
problem.
minuses I have.
On the channel
don't even
here,
get to reach.
hey, Fem
Oh.
Gamer Party, welcome in with the Raiders here.
Actually, I know my.
Hey, thanks.
We are we're playing Memory Lost D&D here, so they're trying to figure out their abilities as we go. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yes, on the channel here we use bloodied and last legs. So if you go to half, I'll say you look bloodied. If you go to 10 or less, I'll say you're on last legs. So you're not
Well,
bloodied.
since
yet.
I have my con score, I know my max HP now. So.
There we go.
Whoa, this guy's a genius.
Oh my god.
Okay. So yes, the minecarts continue tearing through the dark, and most of you nimbly avoiding these stalactites as you duck and weave through. In the front, Moon, from your vantage point in the front cart, you notice that the Dolwar has up to some shenanigans here as they emerge from their cart with a shovel, and you see a junction, like a signals kind of on a splitting in the rails, and as
Classic
they
cartoon shit.
right, absolutely, as they go thundering over it and on the straight path, they slam the lever with the shovel, and you see that they shift the points so that you will be diverted onto this side track. What would you like to do?
So clever.
Bubbles, you have a crowbar, right?
Yes. Yes. Do you need
Go
it?
get up to
I'm
that thing,
ready.
hit that
What
thing,
do you need to
hit
do?
that thing.
Yes.
I need you to
Pretend
hit
it's
that thing as soon
baseball.
as we come next to it.
Can I eat my crowbar?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You will use your dexterity for that.
It
Let's
takes
say
great strength to throw a crowbar, surely, John.
it's whether you hit the lever or not. That's the problem.
All right, so +3, right?
Yes. Now, is anyone trying to help here?
Can I prepare a cantrip just in case they miss?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, again, these are group checks, so you can all try something.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Trying to think. Do I? Oh, I don't think there are any spells that up your dex.
There's
I'm not a cleric, so I can't
Yes,
cast
well,
guidance.
enhance
Enhanceability
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
druid spell, but
Is it?
Yeah.
At level 5?
I don't
It's a
know
second level,
actually.
yeah.
But I think it should be, yeah.
Okay. Can I try and enhance? Can I try and enhance Bubbles' abilities?
so you're going to cast a friend spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you
I only
have
have one left, right?
You have one left. Yes. Okay. You're like, Bubbles, I got you, and you reach out
See
and
what it
cast
does.
Cure Wounds.
I feel it. Wow. My skin is
Meanwhile, Red
glowing.
like,
I know
"I
you
just
did, but
ran
thank you.
Face
Do you feel
first
bad 'cause
into
you
a
feel better now?
stalactite, and you healed her.
I
see how it
didn't
Like
is.
know
a
what I
facial
was
in 6
doing.
seconds. Oh my god, thank you.
Okay.
I will. I myself will try something. Actually,
I'll
I
help you
will.
later.
Yes.
I
Moon.
swear.
I will try to cast a spell on Bubbles to try and help her.
Please do.
You know,
Okay.
be stronger or better, or
Yep.
like.
Just be better, Bubbles.
I would
God.
call on a force of natures to perhaps bless Bubbles.
Let's
Oh.
look here.
Okay.
You. So you're going to cast a spell. You have one ally spell, and it is Lesser Restoration. I'm afraid. So you reach out.
It was a good thought, though.
Bubbles is a veritable fireworks display.
She keeps getting healthier and healthier.
I was having a bit of a crick on my elbow for a while there, but it's gone completely. Gosh.
Okay.
That old rotator cuff
I've never felt
injury
better in my life.
restored.
Red, how about you?
I think because I'm in the cart behind Bubbles and the rest, so I think I'm just getting ready to leap out of the cart if Bubbles fails and we end up heading the wrong direction.
Gotcha.
Smart.
Probably a good idea. We may need this given my roll so far tonight.
It isn't that I don't trust you. It's just I don't trust us. It's fine.
Okay, Chuck, would you like to try and help?
You want me to roll?
And so, are you going to try and cast maybe a spell to help Bubbles, or?
I'm trying to think. Well,
Just brace.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what would work in this particular situation.
This is the problem without not knowing abilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
If I knew I had a baseball, I could pitch it, but you know.
Right? Like something that helps you to like get there.
Yeah, it's interesting being aware that magic exists, but not knowing what magic you can do is
Right?
a real.
Right.
Yeah.
We could roleplay, right? If none of us had magic, well then yeah, like I brace her so that she doesn't fall backwards when she this and that. But knowing that there is magic in the world, it feels like you want to.
Something.
Yeah.
Just
there.
observing
It's
the
hiding.
Also just like, what
interesting
spells do we
mental
have?
psychology
Right.
of
Yeah.
this kind
Yeah,
of
is
game.
there like an
Also-
aim spell?
Being-
Or an aim spell?
Guidance,
Yeah.
but I don't
Okay.
think warlocks have it.
Are you gonna? So you're
That's
gonna
a
cast?
spell.
Right about that.
You're gonna cast on Bubbles?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a dice.
see
It's
what
50-50.
That's the other thing is like we're all D&D players, so it's just like we have like an internal memory of what
Right.
classes have what
Exactly.
spells.
That's
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah.
Doing the math.
Yeah.
That's hurting us.
Yeah, I think it is. It's so funny.
Yeah.
How did you roll?
That was a 12.
A 12 on a d20.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. It's
now
your
flower pot?
now it's your Moon's turn to shift out of the way as you cast enlarge reduce on Bubbles.
I knew someone was gonna have it.
And
That's
Bubbles,
so funny.
Oops.
Bubbles, I will give you
Sorry, guys.
advantage because you and your crowbar are now that much bigger.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
Meanwhile, at the
Giant
bottom of
lady.
the card,
But I have like
like-
+7 to strength, by the way.
Yeah,
So-
ethereal spikes and the giant bubbles. So please
Okay.
roll me your dexterity ability
Okay.
here. So
How
you have-
much bigger am I now? Could I just like place the crowbar in front of the minecart in front of me? Like, how big am I?
I just lance it.
No, you don't.
I love it.
So actually, I will allow you to use your strength if you like, because you're so large you can't miss now. It's just whether
Yes.
do you glance off it or do you have the can you hold it hard enough to push the lever through?
Alright.
So please roll me a advantage roll at +8.
Yay, okay.
These giant women better not awaken anything in me.
Well, the first roll was a 6. The first roll
All
was
I
a
want to
6.
do is see
Uh-huh.
it
But the
turn
second
into-
roll was a 17, so I got
Yay!
25.
25.
Okay, this time there's definitely a shower of sparks with a clang. Your crowbar smashes into the
It
lever.
sounds
and-
absolutely awful.
Yes.
The points change back just in time as you rocket over them and continue chasing after the Dwar. Okay, now, last but not least, as you go thundering down. Actually, I'm going to say because you've succeeded in 2 challenges, so the third is okay. So the third challenge is in these caverns here. There are some of the local nasty subterranean beasties here, and some of those stalactites start to shift a little, and they fall from the ceiling as they are piercers that have been lurking in the dark here. Not used to having any living targets in these minecarts. So I am going to, as you're rocketing by at speed, I'm going to roll with disadvantage, but we will find out your armor classes from this. So,
Okay.
Oh, goody.
okay, so first up, Moon. A piercer drops.
Did they get partial cover for me being so large?
Let's see.
Human shield.
If
Oh
you're
wait, no,
okay
not human.
with it hitting you. Yeah. Half elf shield.
I mean, I assume it's probably
okay.
gonna hit me.
So Moon, with a disadvantage that is a 14, which does not beat your armor class of 18.
Ooh.
Bubbles, a disadvantage against you is a 5, which definitely does not beat your 17.
Wow.
Red,
Right. Oh, my armor class
also
I think is
a
12.
7,
Oh, that
which
shouldn't
does
be
not
12.
beat your armor class of 12. Well done. Yep, that's right. And Chuk, A 7. Oh, double fours. A 7 does not beat your 12. AC of 12. And finally, Hecate's, a 7 does not beat your 14. Yes.
So many
Nailed it.
7s.
I know. I got fours on the
Lucky,
dice.
lucky.
Unlucky number in Japan.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
But
There
were
you
this
go.
a casino, you'd be all 7s.
Okay, so yes, these piercers drop down, but your carts luckily going fast enough that they do not hit you, and just like boom, 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 and then they start the slow crawl back up the side of the walls. And
Get out of here.
you see the Dwar just ahead of you. You kind of like you're going easy on the brake so you can catch up a little bit, and you see the Dwar heaving on the brake and sparks coming up as the minecart comes to a halt, and it hops out and it starts like it's like shouting something in the distance there as it goes paddling towards the floating galleon, and your minecarts come screeching to a stop behind it, and you leap out of your carts and go running across the docks. Shadow goblins scatter at this sudden burst of action from the tunnel, and the Dwar goes rushing up onto the deck there. Now, because they did not get a head start because you passed these challenges, the Thrakreen did not get to use their chameleon ability to hide on the deck, so you can see them
Good.
on the deck there. And
You.
as you leap up onto the deck, they face off against you. A
Yes.
Thrakreen Mystic and a Thrakreen Hunter, you recognize them as Bubbles, come rushing
We should have
there.
destroyed the ship.
And with all the commotion in the tunnel,
I like Link's heel turn.
I told you.
with all the commotion in the tunnels, you hear that some of the locals have been roused as well. And as you leap onto the deck of the ship, 4 small shadow drakes also emerge from the tunnels to protect their interests here. So, I would like to switch up the music, and I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Yes. What
Can
is
I
it?
blow off the anchor?
Yes.
On your,
Like
on your turn, you
begin
can do
floating
anything you
away?
like. Yes. I'll find out in
Okay.
a second. Okay, so let me auto roll mine.
Any pluses to
Super.
initiative happening?
Yes, indeed. That's what we need to find out, isn't it? Thank you. Moon, your plus is a 0. Sorry. Bubbles, you're a +3. Red, a +2. Chook, a +2, and Hecate's a +1.
Oh,
Okay.
So
That's
everyone, tell me your initiative there. Moon, what you go?
15.
15. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Bubbles.
9.
Oof. Red.
13.
Thank you.
so you're not a Gloomstalker.
Chook.
12.
Okay. And Hecate's.
The 19 plus 1, baby.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. So you leap into action, clambering up the gangplank and onto the deck of the ship, or wherever you fancy to be. Unfortunately, these shadow drakes are very, very fast, and they come swooping in from further up the mountain, down towards the deck of the ship here, like strafing across the deck here. And they are going to fire their breath weapons at 4 of you, because there's 4 of them. So let me roll a dice and see which of you they do not target. That is going to be a Hecate's. You are spared this attack run from these creatures.
Huzzah!
Would everyone please make me a dexterity save? You have your dexterity saving throw already, right?
Yes.
Yes. Everyone make
Yes.
me a dexterity saving throw. DC 12.
Ooh.
As they come.
The
Just
15.
sweep again. 15?
You don't have
Hecate's,
to
they're
make
not
your
up to you.
save,
Yeah, you're
Hecate's.
okay. You're okay.
I
Okay.
got 23.
19. Sorry.
19, 23. Okay. Rit,
18.
18, and Chook.
I have to use my advantage.
Please.
Solid.
Use that crystal. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, thank you, Crystal. Nah, that's a 10.
Oof. Okay. So.
Did you hear that, chat? She's out of crystals.
Thank you. Thank you. That is going to be okay. 11 damage to Chook and 5 to the other 3. So I
How
will
damaged
put
do I
that.
feel?
Just a moment, please.
Okay.
11. Oh, I don't see it here, do I? Okay. Boom. And 5. Over here. Okay. So, you all still feel pretty good. Nobody's blooded. Okay,
Okay.
and you leap into
Sorry.
action there as they swoop by and continue on their way.
Oh.
And that brings us to next in the initiative order is Hecate's.
Okay. So on the ship presently, there are the two Nithrines,
Thrakrines.
Thrakreen?
Thrakrines, the penguin, the
mhm.
Doa,
Yes.
and the two Shadow Drakes.
4.
There are 4 Shadow Drakes, but they're flying around.
Four. Okay, cool. Well, I was gonna unanchor the ship, thinking it might get us away from the Shadow Drakes, but if they can fly, then yeah, I guess there's no point. How grouped together are the enemies? Do I feel like I have an AoE spell?
The Thrakreen are standing together. Yes.
Okay, and do I have some sort of ball of fire or some bolt of lightning?
Find out.
You have if you want to do a harm spell, roll me a d4.
I will do a harm spell. Yeah.
Okay. I will do a harm. I choose the harm.
I reach into the weave and I do a 3 on a d4.
A 3. Okay, you cast Ice Knife.
Ooh, that does shatter.
Distinct.
Nice, yeah.
That does hit people next by as well, yep. Ice Knife. So, is that a... you create a shot of ice and fling it at one of the creatures within range. Range spell attack. So your spell attack is a +6.
+6 spell attack bonus. Okay, cool. On a d20, right?
Yes.
That's 17 + 6.
Nice. That definitely hits. Are you going for the hunter or the mystic?
Looks. Oh, the mystic probably looks like frailer. I'm going for the mystic.
Okay.
We'll take out the caster.
Noted. So you go for the mystic, and that definitely hits. So the damage on that is D10.
Okay. That is a 9. Damn,
Okay.
we're rolling like
Nice.
sweet today.
So yeah, 9 damage on the mystic, and then 2d6 on the hunter
Okay, 2d6.
as it shatters and gets some with cold damage.
That's 2 3, so it's a 6.
6 on the hunter. Nice. Okay.
Do I feel like I can shapeshift into a beast?
Do you feel like that? Well, do you try?
Often.
Yeah,
Like
I'll just try and
It's
flex
all the
until I
time.
turn into a bear or something.
You're gonna transform. But that would
I believe Wild Shape is a bonus action.
if you're a moon.
If you're a
druid.
moon druid.
Oh,
So
I see.
It does not.
I don't
it does
think
not
I am.
work. So yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So that brings us next. Is Red. Oh no, sorry. Before that, sorry. Moon was before that. Sorry. Moon.
Oh yeah,
first.
that's right.
Red, you're on deck.
I would like to. Do I see the our quarry, the little dude with the?
The Doa. Yes.
I would like to do my very best to try and jump or teleport myself in some way close up to him.
Okay, so you're gonna cast a self spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
You have one more option, and it is Misty Step.
Hey.
Yay!
So I will
Go
use that as
handy.
my bonus action and try
Yes.
to pop up right behind him.
Nice.
And then once I am there, I will attempt to grab him and
Please do.
just drop him down into the
Okay.
ground. with
Yeah.
my
Make me a athletics check. Your athletics is a +6.
Oh, sweet.
And I shall
So that'll be an 18 with the plus 6.
18. Okay, so I need a 17 or more. He has been dexterous before, but this
Yes.
is a different. That is a 4. So yeah, you grapple him.
Grapple him, run to the ground, and just say, "We don't have to harm you. We just want the crystal." And I'll start kind of pawing him and trying to find the crystal, kind of thing.
Okay, thank you. That brings us to Red.
Yeah, Red had a whole thing, but this is so much easier. So Red's gonna run over to
Inspiration
where.
to Bubbles. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Red's gonna run over to Moon and the Dwar and now try and find and take the crystal. I think that is
Okay.
our main.
The Thrakreen are between you and the Dwar.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah, so the Misty Step helps there.
Yeah, yeah. There are 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check something real quick since I do know that I have.
There's 2 or 3 green.
Yeah. Oh. That one took a minute to penetrate all the way through, but once it did, okay. No, I can't do that. So, I will just try to. Can I see the Dwar?
Yes.
Past them? Okay. So in that case, I will do what I originally did because we also need to get out of here. We're somewhat outnumbered. So since I know I can, I will cast Suggestion on the Dwar again.
Okay.
And say, give him the crystal.
Okay, so that's a
Give
save
your
DC of
captor
13.
the crystal, let's be specific.
Yes. Okay, wisdom save. That is going to be a 12, so it just misses.
Hey, all right.
Hey, nice.
Yay!
Yeah, so Moon, you're kind of struggling with this Dwar that's trying to slip out of your strong grasp there, and then it suddenly kind of just seems to go limp a little bit, and then it's like, oh, this is for you.
Thank you very kindly.
So polite.
Shit, all right. Fuck.
And then it's just like, what? Give that back! Because it's like
There it is.
when
Yeah,
it
immediately it breaks.
finishes doing
Exactly.
it. Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That brings us. Sorry, anything else in your turn, Red?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, and that brings us to.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Actually, who's next in the initiative, since I know that I can
Chook.
do this? Great, I'm going to strum a little inspiring tune for
Nice.
whatever Chook wants to do
Bardic
next. So
inspiration
Chook,
for
you can-
Chook.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay!
Nice. Well, first things first, Chook. I would like you to roll a D100 as that wild magic kicks off.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
We have a wild magic surge table for every class, so it's on your class's table, whatever that may be.
Mhm.
100.
Hi.
That'll be a 65.
A 65. Okay.
We find actually the tank.
Okay, you turn and start to bring your magical powers to bear here. The strum of music from behind you as Red inspires you, goes thrumming through you, seems to hit a chord there, and your magic seems to almost spill out of you as it goes in this wild magic surge here, and the entire galleon starts to levitate up away from the dock. And we'll say, just at this moment, some Shadow Fae knights had run out of the tunnel, and they're stuck there shaking their fists as the ship starts to levitate up and away.
Peasants.
Love it.
Good. Reminds me of my second wedding.
Perfect. Chook is perfect.
What would you like to do?
What am I going to do now?
Actual turn, yes.
That was just your surge.
That was just the
Oh,
one magic.
that is my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're still good.
Okay. Since we're levitating out of the building,
No, hold on. We're on a ship, right?
Yes, the
Yeah,
ship
yeah,
is
we're on a
levitating up and
ship.
away.
Yeah.
Oh,
levitating
we're
away
on a
from the
boat.
harbor. Yeah.
I don't know, Bo.
so should we? So where should we go
Look at
now?
me.
Should we just go to the freaking
Well,
castle?
That's the really interesting question, right? We have what we came for, and now
Yeah,
we
we have what
can
we came for, so,
leave?
like-
Question mark.
Or we
Yeah.
own a boat from now on.
Yeah. I mean, we bring. Okay, so we have the crystal.
We do.
Wait, I thought there was. This is
Yep.
where I'm confused.
So we have these two thrakreen kind of insect-like, praying mantis-like creatures in front of you, and the
Yeah.
4 small shadow drakes whipping through
Are
the
still
air.
there? Oh, they're still
They're
there.
following
I
us,
thought we
yes.
left them all
Yeah.
behind.
You have to do the escape.
Okay, Moon, you
Not
have
the flying
Uh,
one.
you escaped from
Oh.
some Shadow Fae knights that ran out. Advantage
Thank
to
you,
Moon,
there's-
thank you.
Okay,
Shook as well.
So,
Thank
do
you.
I feel like I have more than one hit? Oh my god.
Hell, you mean? Yeah.
Like,
Like, okay, because basically, what I just want
Punch?
to.
Oh.
You want to cast a harm spell?
I want to look
Mhm.
at the knight, and I want to sort of mark him if I'm able to mark him, and then I want to hit him with an arrow, and then I want to hit him with an arrow again.
Okay. You So you're going towards one of the Thrakreen, the insect-like ones, the warriors here. If you start thinking about casting like some harm at them, some magic towards them, you feel something within you, maybe brought on by that wild magic. You're not sure, but you feel the ability to twin a spell.
Oh, we were wrong,
I do.
Alicia.
We're close. We're close.
Special.
Cast at both of them if you like.
An arrow for everyone.
Okay, so roll me a d4. Which of these magical arrows are we going to be?
It's like a rubber band. You ever pulled a rubber band
Just
too
flicking
tight?
rubber bands at them.
I cast
Get him in the
Eldritch
eye.
Band and Fire Band.
4.
A 4. Okay. Oof, you twin spell shatter.
Oh!
Nice.
God.
Nice.
Good thing none of us are next to these guys.
Yep.
Right.
So a
this
sudden
isn't-
loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from either side of these Thrakreen. I would like you to roll 3d8. Ouch.
I can't imagine with a laugh like that what made me think you were a warlock.
Your spell
Like me,
save.
it's like
Yeah, exactly.
Your spell save is 14.
7, 4, 1.
7 for 1, so 12 damage. Okay, con save. Huh. Come on. That's going to be an 18 for the mystic. Sorry, for the hunter.
Ooh.
So they take half, so that's 6 damage to them. This goes off. Ringing sound. And then for the mystic, that is going to be a 5, so they take the full 12.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Bubbles, how about you?
Yes. Well, I see these Thrakreen over there. It's something within me resonates with the great desire to hunt them. I don't really know. I can't explain it, but I'm large and angry and
are.
full of muscles, so I like to charge them.
Hormones, roids.
On rides.
Okay. By the way, you add an extra d4 to your weapon
I sure
attacks.
do. Yes. Is it only strength-based ones, or is it everything?
No, it says any weapon attack. So yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
If I look at my bow and my short sword, what did I have particular affinity to, or is just like whichever one I like?
Oh, with your strength of 20.
I would like to use my short sword. Yes. How far away are they? Can I just like dash over and start thwacking?
Certainly. Yeah. You're going to
Lovely.
into the hunter or the mystic.
I like to go with the mystic.
Okay.
Always kill the caster first.
Yeah. You have a crystal if you want it.
Yes. Sure. Why
We
not?
play too much
Okay.
D&D.
Hulk smash.
So rush in with your. It's a +8.
My flesh slate. Okay. And my short sword, that is a nat 1, but with my crystal,
Yes.
that is +8 is 22.
Nice. That
Yes.
definitely hits.
the
Please
crystal.
roll me a
Mhm.
d6 +5
Okay.
piercing plus a d4, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 6 plus a 5 is
Nice,
11
so
plus
11,
a d4
and then a d4.
and a 2 is another 2. So 13.
Okay, so 13 damage. So yeah, you rush in, you swing this, you're just like boom, 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 across the deck, and your short, you're not so short sword goes sweeping down
Yes.
and cuts into this creature. And as you do, you just feel a pang in your mind, driven by this enmity you have for these things, as you use your dreadful damage ability, and you cause
Ooh.
D4 psychic damage as well.
Ooh, that's very cool.
So that was
is
13,
that included
13 total.
plus? Okay, and the d4 is the psychic damage.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Very cool.
So sorry, was that the hunter or the mystic?
The caster, the mystic.
Okay, 14 total, wasn't it?
Wow, you're a Fey Wanderer.
Okay.
That's cool.
I like
though.
this.
I've
This is
never
very
seen a Fey
cool.
Wanderer
I
play.
know.
I'm so excited.
Excellent. Okay, thank you.
Clarity.
That brings us to them. They are both right next to you, so they'll both go. Actually, I'm going to say one of them's going to turn on Moon, who's behind them, and the other's going to go for you. So the hunter turns on you, Moon, and your AC is
18.
18? 18, thank you. Okay, so Psychic Bolt. Whoosh. Okay, that's going to be a miss and a natural 1 and a hit and a miss. So just the one hit. You take. What's it going to be? 7 psychic damage.
Oh, my brain. hurts.
Get out of there. Okay. So yeah, that's 7 psychic damage from the hunter there. The mystic turns and is kind of like floating cross-legged in the air as it turns towards Bubbles, and it's like, you seem to have an affinity with these abilities of yours. We will enjoy repainting our deck with your blood. And the mystic is gonna use their attacks on you. Okay. Please make me a Constitution saving throw. Your con save is +3.
John, sidebar, do we have second attacks yet?
If you have it, you will, yes.
Okay. Because someone raised the point that Bubbles probably has second attack.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Ooh. So sorry, was that me doing the con save, or I
Yes.
was just checking?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm so
Bubbles,
sorry.
please,
Okay, that is gonna be 22.
yeah. Okay, nice. And you can, yes, sorry, you can make a second attack, please.
Oh, okay. Can
Thanks,
I
okay,
continue attacking the caster? Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to attack in the short sword.
Okay. You take half
So that was
of their drain vitality attack. So that is going to be 43 halved
what?
to 21.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm glad I'm still up.
Yes, but you are blooded.
No kidding. No kidding.
Okay. So make that second attack.
Okay.
Jumbo sword.
Was my bonus is +8, right? So
Yes.
+6. 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
So d6 is 2 + 5 is 7,
Okay, and then D4.
plus another 2, so 9.
9 total. Okay, and you don't get that psychic damage on the second attack. Okay.
Oh, okay. So then it's just 7.
Oof. Indeed. Okay, good news. That drain vitality is just once per short or long rest. So.
Oh well, I'm honored, I suppose.
Okay, which brings us back to the top, which is going to be those shadow drakes. They come spiraling round. Let's see if we get any recharges on those breath weapons. 1 recharge. Okay, so let me roll a d5, see who it goes for. Okay, sorry, it's going for you, Bubbles. And
Fair enough.
So please make a dexterity saving throw.
At least they aren't as terrible as some. +6. I got 11.
An 11 fails, I'm
We're
afraid.
+6? Damn.
You
I haven't
take
been-
9 damage from that, necrotic damage.
Ow.
Boom. Okay. Almost last legs, but not quite. The others are going to come swooping in. There's 3 of them. One of them is also going to go for you, Bubbles. 1 for you, Moon, and 1 for Red, who's up there. Okay, so they have a bite and a stinger. First on Moon with that 18, the bite, chomp. It's going to be a hit with a 19. And another 19 on the stinger. So you take 6 plus 2, 8 plus 5. So 13 damage to Moon and the creatures there on the deck next to you. Against Bubbles with a 17. The stinger, so the bite first, sorry, hits with a 22, and the stinger misses. So just the single hit. That's going to be 4 and 6, so 10 damage. You are on your last legs, but still up.
Okay.
Solid.
I've taken 45 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Indeed. Okay.
Going to a rage?
And the last one against Red. Red's AC is 12.
Well,
Bite. That is a hit with a dirty 20. and the stinger meets it beats it with a 12.
Yep.
So
All right,
you
let's hear it.
take 4 and 4 and 3, so 11.
21. I am right at 11 total.
Yes.
Sorry, so I'm down 19. Not quite bloodied.
Not quite still. Okay, but very close. And
Yes.
that brings us. So those shadow drakes are on the deck now. Just these strange tendrils of shadow, like wisping off them, just like biting these nasty stingers in their tails. Which brings us back to Hecate's.
God, is Cure Wounds an action or a bonus action?
It's an
Action.
action.
Damn it.
We gotta go.
I think we gotta
How high
go.
is the boat at this point?
It's been floating. It's been levitating by 10 feet each time, so slowly going up.
Okay, good. So we can still jump. and
Out
not
of
die.
out of
Okay.
reach of the knights, but yeah, you're okay.
Okay. Damn it, because the knights are waiting for us down there.
Yeah, I mean, Bubbles with that enlarged size and the advantage on the strength checks, you think maybe just lobbing someone off the side is an option.
Yeah.
that's a thought. Too.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm
Do
alive.
we really think we can't beat 4th Shadow Drakes? Are they really strong? I don't know what Shadow Drakes are.
I mean, they just did double-digit damage to 2 of us
Right.
in a single
That's fair.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will cast Cure Wounds on Bubbles,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna clench and then possibly turn into stars or a mushroom.
Either one.
Toss
Cool,
up
Either
either
one.
way.
Okay, so a d8 plus. Do you want me to roll that? Or are you going to roll it? Roll me a
Yeah,
d8.
sure. Okay, sure.
Plus your. What is it? D8 plus
Eight.
your spellcasting ability modifier.
So 7 plus
3. So you get
is it-
10 back.
Oh, thank you
Ten?
so much. Slightly less dead.
Yeah, slightly less
Hooray.
dead.
Hooray!
Not on last legs anymore. Okay.
Yay!
So yeah, that healing magic goes out and Bubbles comes back from that. Okay. And then any bonus actions?
Do I shapeshift into anything if I clench hard enough?
I'm afraid not, sorry.
Okay.
It
cool.
seems to be
So
more
I'm
than a
not.
bonus action.
I'm not a star druid or a spore druid.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Moon, over to you. You have
Just crossing them
you
off.
have
on
the
list.
crystal.
I just want to double check that we were told that in order to free the knight, we had to destroy the crystal, right?
That's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Well, I will keep the crystal away from these his grubby little hands.
Mhm.
I will put it on the deck, and then I will bring my shield down on it to shatter it.
Nice, nice. Okay.
Hmm.
Please make me an athletics check.
Was that plus
Um,
6, I believe?
Your athletics is plus 6, yes. You have a crystal?
I do, and I will use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that will be a 23.
Nice. Okay. That is definitely enough. You bring it down, smash, the crystal shatters, and this dark swirling mist of purple and sparkles comes up out of it, and almost like kind of like a Casper the Ghost, kind of like you see this night form, but with the trailing kind of off onto the bottom of it, and it immediately starts to dash off towards the court of night and magic, returning to its queen.
You don't want to come help us?
Or take us with you, or take us with you.
Bye.
Back there.
But you have released the knight, and the queen promised a return of your memories upon doing so. So,
Oh, nice.
as a flood of memories comes back, and we're at time as well, so I'm going to say that you will be able to defeat these things eventually.
Yay.
Your full abilities.
Maybe you guys all
back,
just lie on the
yeah.
ground beating it
Oh,
out.
I-
Right, full knowledge of your abilities back, yes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
will be able to finish this. So, yeah, any guesses in chat? What do you think their classes and subclasses are as we round up here?
We
Okay.
get our memories back and realize we're all actually first level, and
Yeah.
we've just been like
No.
power of the
Okay,
mind.
GM, I was
The
thinking
power
of
of
that as
friendship.
well.
Well, one thing you do notice is that as part of the court of mice and ravens, Moon, or should I say, Braleria Stoutboot.
Oh, the New England Stout Boots?
I think I'm gonna keep the nickname.
How- what
Nickname
is
Stout.
with your
Moon,
boots?
yeah.
And Valxius, also from the court of mice and ravens, our who went by Chook there, our tiefling here. You first both realized that you were here to guide some of the other members of the crew here. as you are the two locals, and your lord Reynard wanted you to pull off this heist, as you were guiding the criminals, Relzira the Dampier, and
Red. Actually, that was kind of close.
That is
Right?
pretty cool, yeah.
and yes, was the criminal, and Bubbles, aka
Is that my actual name?
Petziron.
Pets are a new name.
Petxiron.
What?
The aquatic half-elf criminal as well.
Yay!
These two criminals have been tasked with coming in here, stealing this Spelljammer, as you now remember it is Petzion, or
Yes.
Bubbles. I'm going to keep with your nicknames for now, because that's what we've got used to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bubbles,
Also me.
you remember your reason you know these Thrakreen, you know these Dwars, you are actually from Wild Space. You had left
Oh, shit,
the
that's
Fae.
awesome.
You were a Fey Wanderer and had wandered far. And
Very.
you now see your healing spirit, this goldfish that you completely ignored using on yourself.
I didn't last for a minute. I thought it was not.
Oh yes,
there
sorry, my
anymore.
bad. So that was actually based on your experiences with the strange aquatic life forms in Wild Space that do take on very, like fish-like forms. So you are feeling very at home there with the the space whales and and all the fish and stuff around. Yes, so Bubbles and Red, you are here to steal this Spelljammer. Our Court of Mice and Ravens agents here, Chook and Moon, were guiding you along the way, and our other
With a
tiefling,
mink.
Xylista.
Ooh.
Xylista was also here as a representative of Hecate, the goddess of magic here in the Shadow Realms, and had been tasked with taking a hefty payment of the Shadow Gold, which you know lies heavy in the hold of the Spelljammer. And you go into a pitched battle. Just describe to me a finishing move as you deal with these Shadow Drakes and Thrakreen and steal the Spelljammer for yourselves. Moon, what would you like to do?
I think Moon will.
It's like the final round of combat.
Yep.
I think Moon will call upon the power of the moon and summon a moonbeam down on top of these drakes, and hopefully the power of that light, that radiant light, will slice through them and cut through them and sear off their wings, and they will
You do have Moonbeam, yes.
crash down.
Whoosh, yes, it does. And you see your little moon dial is spinning and spinning in the light of this power. Okay, Bubbles, how about you?
Is it caber tossing? Where you just grab something and just like swirl around and eat it off?
That's Hammer, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do that with one of the three green.
Yep, absolutely. You grab the mystic by its crossed legs there, and also, or its antenna,
Whoop,
and it's
whoop,
like whoosh,
Yes.
whoosh, whoosh, and it sails off. He. Let me just double check if we got any way to escape. Okay, he casts levitate on himself and drifts down to the
I'll
mountain.
get you next
floor.
time. I won't forget your face.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, there will be vengeance someday. Okay, Red, how about you?
Oh, I will call out a particularly biting insult to the remaining Thrakreen. Also, so if I was sent to steal a Spelljammer, is there some assumption that I am able to pilot the Spelljammer?
Absolutely.
Great. So while I'm insulting this Thrakreen, I'll go over and try and find the Spelljammer helm.
Yes.
Uh,
Excellent. I think perhaps you give an enthralling performance and
yes, love that.
use your vampiric
Yes.
bites.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot about the Dampier part.
But yes, you
Snaps
you
for
do
everybody.
go over to the spelljamming helm and just bare your fangs at the Dwar, who is desperately trying to kick it into gear and take over there. Chook, how about you?
Actually, so Val Theus is quite pleased with finding out that she was actually a sorcerer, which means her spells are ingrained, and she just says maybe she's born with it. And yes, I was going to take off.
Mhm.
Maybe it's
both of her
Celsius.
and the mink on her shoulder goes, "Nee." She's going to take off
Terrifying.
both of her shoes and toss them in the air because she's casting catapult. And because they're two shoes, she can two shoes. There's gonna be four, so there's 4 attacks. And I don't know who needs to get hit with a shoe, but somebody's getting hit with one.
Absolutely. Okay, smacking as they go whooshing across the deck, it looks like it's about to fail, but then you feel the voice of Hecate with you too, that same voice that guided you and Moon in the tunnels, as you are favored by the gods, and you are able to use this divine intervention and attack them with your shoes, as it was meant to be. Okay, thank you. Your other meta magic, actually, one of them had started to run away and was gonna get up further away and leap towards the deck, but you use your other meta magic, which was distance spell, to double the range of the shoe.
Nice.
Goes down, clocks it in the back of the head.
Rocket.
And last but not least, Hecate's, your good self.
After various clenching and grunting noises, Hecate, Zilista finally figures out what they can shapeshift into, which is
any beast up to CR half without flying.
okay. Bear, I guess, just a bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I circle of land? Am I circle of land?
What
am I, John?
You just go tearing into these creatures and attack them. Okay. Yes. So having driven off the smugglers, the Dwar and the Thrakreen, you take the Spelljammer for yourself, and it starts to rise up towards the clouds over the Shadow Realm here. And you, Bubbles, call on your contact in the far spaces, the far realms there, and the crystal on your amulet starts to glow as a certain plasmoid shady dealer on the Rock of Braal, known to us in the Wackyverse here as Frictionless Dan, calls upon you and opens the portal for you to sail your ship through towards the Rock of Braal, and we shall finish there.
That's
fun character. Don't play this again.
Plasmoid.
Oh my god.
With the echoing tones
Dan.
of peasants. Peasants.
Okay, so
Oh
thank
my
you so much,
God.
everyone. We are going to wrap up here. Let us guess our classes and things here, and then we're going to be drawing our winner. So if you're not in the giveaway, jump in. We have a set of beautiful Phoenix dice and goodies from Troll Lord Games to give away. Jump in, ! Enter in chat. Thank you, Phantom, for the shout out for Frictionless Dan. Yes, a real person. Fantastic content creator. Lots of amazing stuff that they produce. And good luck, everybody. We'll join the winners in just a moment. Let us go round one last time. Bleak, what do you think Braleria Stout Boot was?
I believe he was a Oath of the Ancients paladin.
On the nose, exactly. Yes, that's right. Oath of the Ancients Paladin.
I have to give props to my partner at Folk and Myth, Miko, because he's the one who guessed earlier on.
Nicely done, nicely
sent me
done.
the guess, so
Thank
thank
you.
you for that, Miko. Yep.
No, absolute pleasure. Thank you. And Petziron Bubbles, aka Bubbles.
For a second, I was like, who's that? Oh, it's me. I believe you established I'm a Fey Wanderer Ranger, although I can take no credit for that guess because it's everybody else said instead of me.
But they were correct. Yes, an aquatic half-elf Fey Wanderer Ranger. Yes, indeed. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, Red, aka
I had a thought for the subclass, but I think now I actually think I'm a glamour bard.
That is correct. Yes,
Yeah.
well done. Yes, a glamour bard, Dampier. And moving on, Chuk, aka Valxius.
I think that she was a Glacia wild magic sorcerer tiefling.
Oh.
Let me see if you got the tiefling right. You were a Mammon tiefling.
Oh, the
So
other.
close.
God.
Close.
That's right.
Yeah, a
Okay,
Mammon
right.
tiefling.
Oh,
And
ooh.
you were a
Very cool.
divine soul sorcerer.
Oh.
Makes sense, okay.
Right, because
That's what
Hecate is guiding you.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
That
Hecate's
makes
agenda.
sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
But I think we definitely need to get some Baba Yaga in there with that chicken's foot somehow.
Yeah, that's why I kept
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
But that was from the Fey Trinkets table from Wild Beyond the Witchlight. So,
I love it.
Okay, and last but not least, our friend Hecate's, aka Xylister.
Well, I couldn't turn into a mushroom and I couldn't turn into stars, so I don't think I'm either of those.
Mhm.
Oh,
he
so I
crashed
gotta
again.
be like
God damn
circle
it.
of land.
Originally.
so many times when we do one shots, John, I feel like I really want to play a sequel to this. Like I want to play these characters again.
Yes,
I
yeah.
I
Now that we
want to
know,
play my
it's like-
Tabaxi again.
Hi everyone, sorry we're back.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Very untimely there.
It was Circle of Shepherd, by the way.
Circle of Shepherds, yes, Druid
yes.
was the tiefling there. Right, okay everyone, thank you so much. Do not worry, the crash does not affect the giveaway data, so that is still safe and sound over here. But let me go around the table and say goodbye to these fine people. Moon, the mountain dwarf, where can people find you on the material plane?
Well, I can be found over on Folk and Myth on our Twitch channel, where I regularly stream a lot of vampire stuff. We do have a 5e game going on tonight. Miko's doing his Ystera homebrew world, and it's using 5e, and that is tonight. And I'm not doing a lot in June. It's my break. I'm taking a break in June to preserve my mental health. But I'll be right back with a lot more vampire and whatnot goodies in July. And thank you very much, John. Congratulations, 4 years in this racket, as I was saying earlier. You've been one of the nicest and coolest people I've met doing this, so
Pleasure.
appreciate the invite. Thank you very much. And the last thing I will say is I think Moon will turn to the druid with Shepherd and say, let's get the flock out of here.
I growl because I'm still a bear.
Amazing. Thank you.
It was
do
a
a bear
pleasure to
thumbs
meet
up.
everybody else and to play with you. You're all absolutely fantastic human beings.
Thank you so much. Bubbles, you good self.
Great party.
Oh gosh, yeah, I unfortunately do not exist on the internet. I am merely a digital creation on this stream. But I've had the great pleasure of being on John's streams before, and it's such a pleasure to be back. Thank you, John. As always, congratulations on your 4th anniversary
Thank you.
on this. I can't believe it's been 4 years already.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Wow. Thank you so
Hopefully,
much.
first of many, well, the 4th of many more. And yeah, to everyone else, absolutely a pleasure to play with all of you. This has been wonderful.
Thank
and
you.
hopefully not the last time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Red, our Dampier.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, John. This was a blast. It's so good to get to play together. I know
Finally,
we've
yes.
tried a couple of
Been looking
times,
forward
and
to it.
I'm glad
Thank
this
you.
one worked out. It's
Thank
been
you.
a blast. My name is Eugenio. I'm on the internet as DM Jazzy Hands on X and Blue Sky and here on Twitter. I do a lot of tabletop work. I'm a writer and designer, so if you're looking, I'll send you my resume because I'm looking for work. But also, I'm a video game streamer here on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the afternoons in the States time, so middle of the night for many of you, I'm sure. But you can come hang out with me on Tuesday and Thursdays there, and then Wednesdays in the evening. Although tonight we are not streaming because some stuff has come up for me. But yeah, follow me around, see what I'm up to. Thank you all so much. This has been a blast. Congrats on 4 years.
Thank you so much. And Chook, the first of our tieflings here.
The chicken foot. Everybody, I'm Alicia Marie. You can find me everywhere on socials at Alicia Marie Body. I am a costume artist, actor, and of course TTRPG performer. And I am like I'm living my GM era right now, DM era. And so I've been trying to jump into DMing more games. Yes,
Fantastic.
Eugenia was like, yes. I'm having a really good time with the DM thing. And most importantly, I am joining D3 at sea. So I'll be DMing this fall on a boat. So I'm crafting a 12-hour
Wonderful.
campaign story. I'm really excited about it. So
Thank you.
if you want to join me on the high seas playing D&D, check out D3 at sea and come
Fantastic.
sailing.
Awesome. Our friend DM Charlie does that, so I wonder if he's involved this time. We'll see. Okay, and last but not least, Benny, as you care to employ the other tiefling of the group. Hecatoon.
Oh, me. Just before I plug my one thing, Last Refuge, a D&D podcast, is that still happening? Because I am gonna start listening to that.
Oh, I would love for you to. We wrapped up our 10 seasons last April.
Amazing.
Oh my
So
God.
you
Okay.
have 257 episodes to binge if you want.
Cool. That's gonna take me like a week and a half. Trust me, I fly through these. Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, thanks. Yeah, and if you guys have any, I don't do other D&D stuff, but I'd love to. If you guys have any like one shots and stuff coming up, let me know. I will stay up in the middle of the night to match your guys' time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm Shez Lens in the chat. Shez Lens on all socials. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see some Japan stuff. You know, I sometimes post about living in a small town or taking the occasional trip to the big city.
The same small
blessed.
Japanese town as me, we still have not met in person.
I've lived here for
What?
2 years and I've not met John yet.
I met him in
Yeah.
person.
I know.
Yeah, I met Marin. That's crazy.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Marin, who
We
doesn't live
are-
in Japan anymore, I met her.
We are Phoenix Ueki. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs, and we will be back with Chicenta's Tyranny on Friday, then Friday night or Saturday morning, depending on when you are in the world, for the 4th night, and finally on Saturday for the 5th night and the finale, as they close in ever closer and closer on the remaining ladies of Nightbrook. They will break up this coven for good and take control of Nightbrook Court. And we will be heading off raiding in a moment, but let us draw 2 lucky winners before we do that. Closing up those entries. Good luck, everybody. We are going to be sending some beautiful Phoenix dice to the Tank Hunter. Congratulations. I'll send a message to you on Discord. And the goodies from Trollworld Games going to Rex Verdi. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Rex, if you are in the chat there, I see you're in the chat, but if you're lurking, that's okay. But give me a shout on the whispers there, and I'll get you sorted with that. Thank you so much, everyone. Absolute pleasure as always. Let's quickly see who's on, so we can head on that raid. Keep an eye on the socials and everything for the fun groups coming up. We've got lots of great players still to join us. So who's on at the moment? Let's head raiding into our buddies over at the Scottish Geek. Good friends over at the Scottish Geek there. So, thank you so much, everybody. Absolute pleasure as always. But still, next time, stick around for that raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. Until next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi no sai. Oyasumi, thank you.
Oyasumi.